Welcome to our Rolemaster actual play session. Ain't No Place for a Hero is a campaign set in the world of Duranarki, the continent of men. A gritty, cutthroat world where politics, sorcery, religion, and commerce are all intertwined and reign supreme. Treachery and murder both come cheap, and characters need to be both smart and ruthless to survive. We hope you enjoy our story, and, as always, may the dice roll in your favor.
This is episode 132 of Ain't No Place for a Hero. The party have decided to turn their attention back to Tarak Nev and the secrets it may hold. We pick up the story just as our heroes have set sail in an open-top boat across the Sea of Fire to the haunted island of Aranmor.
Hello, I'm Chris, otherwise known as GM Chance. And as the words say on screen, as I am habitually inclined to say, welcome to our story. What story is that? Ain't No Place for a Hero. These are the 8 heroes that are in play today. In a second or so, we're going to go to a pre-recording and hear from one of the players of these characters. I think this time we're going to be heading to hear from Pete about Leif, where Pete will be quizzing his fellow players about how much they know about the character Leif. Have they been listening? Before we do, my habitual thank you to all of those online who supports this channel, who provides encouragement, thoughts, ideas, insight into the rules, and just general enthusiasm with this hobby as we share it with the world. Very much appreciated. Also encourage anybody who hasn't yet to give us a like down below, or even better, a subscribe. It really does help the channel grow and help people like you find our content. All right, this is a special day for us, day 2 of a special weekend for us, because we are all gathered for the first time this year. We only get together once a year in person in Auckland. And there is the team you can see in front. Some of them are a bit weary. Some of them are flagging a little bit. It's the afternoon of Sunday, the 20th of October. We've played. This is the fourth of 4 sessions this weekend, where we gather together in person for a weekend to enjoy each other's company and roll some dice in person as opposed to doing it online. Right, as mentioned, we are now going to cut to camera, and Pete, by the magic of editing, in a second or so, you are going to entrance and enthrall us with some questions about Leif. Pete, go for it.
My name is Pete, and I'm the player of Leif. Leif, a friendly warrior mage, and finding out what the rest of the team knows about him. So, Leif is fascinated with a specific kind of very rare magic. He's hoping to find a copy of it. It's called the Valiant's Ultimate Hex of Dispersed Wonder. And he's hoping to find a copy of that in Tarak Nev. What is the common name of this kind of magic? It is very rare.
Line.
Tricky question. But he has mentioned it a few times.
Yeah. Now, let's read that again. Fascinated with this. Beautiful. Yes.
Witch magic.
It was luck magic.
I reckon luck magic's pretty close. And for
Graham.
a point there.
Yeah,
So
pretty
Graham-
close. Yeah, lucky
Yeah.
and wishy, pretty similar.
So Amy's getting half. Is that
I
right?
reckon, yeah.
Oh, thanks.
And Graham's getting.
It's the right vibe.
Man, Graham is smashing it out.
Why has Leif chosen the life of an adventurer for now? Is it A, he received more information about where his mother was from, so he wants to go and find her? B, he wants to help people in need? C, he wants to earn enough money to start his own school of magic? Or D, the last of his immediate family died and it's time for change?
Oh, you're wrong.
Oh.
So, because he's half elven, he lives much longer than the rest of his family, who lives with his human family. And so they were all so close that when the last of them died.
Sure, I'm just talking about that.
Did you get it?
No,
Oh,
I've lost one.
you've lost
Hayden.
the streak.
No, a perfect run.
Oh, no. Watch out.
What
Comes
kind
out.
of sword does Leif use?
Sharp one.
Pointy, steady. Rats.
Ah, damn it. Are we sure?
Long sword, long sword. Long sword. Yeah.
Yay. So that's me
Great.
Good job. Though.
and Graham.
I need to pay more attention.
Yes, but that's the one.
Righto. Leif has one particularly high stat, he's a stat of 44, and he's developed one kind of unusual skill to especially use this bonus. What stat and skill? Is it A, agility, and he's developed repelling, B, constitution, and he's developed long distance running, C, empathy, he's particularly good at dowsing, or D, self-discipline, and he's an excellent surfer.
It's definitely D.
I have a feeling it was actually mentioned yesterday. It was in fact mentioned yesterday.
Oh. Was it? Did anyone do that? We all pick it.
He was doing a healing roll.
Oh.
Yeah, really.
You need to speak up, Pete.
It's a really hard
Yeah.
And here's the last question, I think. Which religion, if any, is Leif part of?
What define a part of?
On his character sheet, what religion it is in. Doesn't put him down for.
Because he said yesterday, because we were talking about whether we're going to pray, and he was like, oh, he will, but he's not.
You do.
Let's take a point. I'll take it.
You'll take that.
I'll take a point.
Giles.
There we go. Thank you very much indeed, Pete, for some great questions and some even more amusing answers. Really interesting to see who has been paying attention. Right, now is the time in our game when we hand over to our scribe, who again is Pete, to describe what happened last session. And of course, last session for us was all of about 20 or 30 minutes ago. So hopefully people remember what's going on. But obviously, if anybody feels like jumping in and giving Pete a hand, please do so. Pete, the floor is yours to provide a bit of an update on what happened in our last session, please.
Cool, thank you very much. So, the last session started in the Guides Tower, which is the tower on the edge of the Sea of Fire in the swamp, basically. And we'd arrived there the session before and got into a little bit of an altercation. So, the last session started with resolving that altercation with pulling poor Tarquin, who was very upset, off the awful T-Cost woman, who was rude and threatening us, basically. So, little wonder. We sort of calmed that situation down, and we went up. We became sort of resolved it amongst the guides who were leading our parties, and we were sort of welcomed, and we told we should be going upstairs. That's where we'll be staying for the night. We moved up there and we had a discussion. It was really interesting information that Neathnal had heard. She had earbuds in, so she could hear when we first arrived the Nereti guides speaking in their language, discussing the trip that the other party, the bigger party, the Tikos party, had coming up the river to the Sea of Fire, and that they'd experienced far more than normal numbers of undead during the night. That they'd lost at least 6 of their number, so they've gone from 20 to 14. Not clear on where that woman came in. I suppose she was maybe she was injured. She was counted in that 6 because 14 left for the island 2 days ago, I believe. So we're 2 days behind the other group. That was sort of, the critical information. Also, that the other part was that our guides were on our side. They were standing up. Well, had told the other guides, and I always forget his name, Modo, thank you, Modo, that we were actually good people, basically. Well, especially Etienne was a good person, and whilst he was a bit of a heathen, but he was a good heathen. And that we were not here to steal from their ancestral city. So feel like we're in good with them. We just need to, which is good, especially because we need them to guide us back once we're back from Tarak Nev. We asked them more about what to expect when we were departing on our little boat the next day to travel over the Sea of Fire, and we talked about sea serpents. We talked about the boiling water, because it's a sort of geothermal area, the Sea of Fire, and there are patches of extremely hot water that we wanted to avoid. So a bit of information there. We slept the night. There was undead came as they did in early stages of the evening, but not very many, and wasn't too difficult to sort of defend the tower. It's a well-defended tower. Stayed the night. In the morning, there was news from Neathnal. So there are the undead there. They're sort of climbing up the tower, but we'll be able to shoot and spear them off and then burn them. So nothing too disastrous there, hopefully. In the morning, it was Neathnal had not sure about her goddess, but had some sort of communication again. Still, and I think that I would speak for, if I may, for Leif and Mithan at this point, and just say that that's sort of Leif and Mithan both are not religious, but are grappling with this thing of the gods of this world, the major gods of this world, are communicating with members of our party. It's like, okay. They're still not going to worshipping these gods, but sort of driving home that they do exist. But that's fairly mind-blowing so far as she's concerned, and that is driving home the importance of what we're doing. The gods are concerned about this mission. But the vision from Neathnal had an image of the green staircase that we'd seen before, which in our previous visions we'd seen the party who has the members of the party with the visions was associated with the ruined city in the swamp. And so we took that to mean that there might be something more to that location, so we wanted to investigate it later in the day. And I think one message she had was that when it came to us to use the demon's name, so we know there's a demon associated, I believe, with the Red Gate, the gate into Tarak Nev. We had gone to Old Man Tilia back in Landania an ancestor and his family had a vision of the setting of that demon being commanded to guard the gate, I believe, and in which vision Aranmor, I think it was, the sort of witch woman of the Nereti, or the reincarnated witch woman of the Nereti, had named the demon, and this ancestor of Old Man Tilia had heard the name, and once you've got a demon's name, you've got power over it. So Neathnal's vision stressed the importance of us naming that demon correctly, so we have to make sure that we know what that is. So we made our way down to our little boat after sharing that news with Neathnal, said goodbye to our guides, and we set off. It was a bit foggy, so Keros blew the fog away very much with a wonderful spell. We rode to the location of what we'd seen the previous day of the stairs that we'd seen in our vision, and some of the party went up. As we came in sort of range of that vision of the stairs, those who had visions before relived those visions, and I assume we relived all of them. We just didn't play it out. There was 2 extra things to note on that occasion. Was it sort of at the end, we saw not only the beautiful, godlike, angelic being, but also a demon, sort of evil demon sort of being, doing the same thing as the previous day, trying to break through to our reality, which is really disturbing. So I think we all sort of saw that as well. Myth then also additionally heard a hunting horn. She wasn't sure if she did, so that was something perhaps to note. Don't know exactly how that fits in. The boat was manned by Leif, Mythan, and Demos, whilst the rest of the party flew out to the shore, walked up the view you can see on screen to the viewpoint of where this view is, which is the bottom of the stairs, and investigated that area. Found a chain. I don't know if that's got significance or not. Perhaps the penny will drop in a later stage and we'll go, oh, who knows? And investigated the ruins and up the stairs to what seemed to be the top floor in some sort of a tower or rocky floorboards, but didn't seem to find anything of note there. We went back to the boat and just now setting off. Gray gave some really cool navigation instructions and for Ningwen to help us to navigate the island, to miss the hot spots, look out for sea serpents, and to keep us on the right course. So that's really useful. And we're about to embark on the boat, on our very sturdy and well repaired boat. No trouble with that boat at all. And well steered. It'll be a seamless voyage. I think that's us.
Excellent.
Anything to add?
No.
No, that's great.
Right. I do tend to.
As usual.
Excellent. Well done.
That's perfect.
Thank you. Just need to make one little adjustment. Excellent. Well done. Thank you, people.
Very hesitant to say this. Very hesitant. But for me, hearing that sound makes me go,
Yeah, that's
because I can see so. My characters, however, do not.
All right. So, well done as per usual, Pete. Thank you. Great narration. Anything we need to touch on? Anything that's not clear from any of the players? Anything that we need to mention? Well, hang on. I'm going to go to the full screen for that. Full screen. What was that again, please, guys? And again, just the camera. Yes, lovely. Good.
That is the vision of a weather mage.
That is the vision of the weather mage. Excellent.
Oh no! It's got a hole in its chin.
She's got a hole in the chin.
It can only go one direction.
Yes, true.
Sorry.
Very good. No other.
Tuckman's out of his reinforced leather jacket. Etienne will be out of his armor.
Okay. Etienne, people out of their armor. Okay. One thing to note, probably two things to note from last time on was Wingy, the bird, was given an instruction.
Did cover that.
Did you? I missed that, sorry. And the fact, I think you touched on Pete, I was slightly distracted there for a second. There is geothermal activity in certain places around the edge. Great, so if we're all ready and we are all assembled,
We are
just wait until we're, there we go. All ready, all assembled? Let's start again. So tell me your plan. You've sent Wingy out with those instructions that we talked about. What happens from here?
So I'm not clear on what the best course of action is in the boat. We just figure out if we're supposed to man the oars and row whilst doing sailing, or if we sail and we decide, oh shit, this is not going so good, drop the sail and use the oars to correct course. I don't know.
Depends how fast you want to get there. If you want to make better time, there is a light breeze, and you could try to utilise that light breeze, and certainly you would arrive on the island less exhausted, because rowing takes a huge amount of effort.
Yeah. So,
but your call whether you wanted to go, moderately fast, moderately fast would be sailing and rowing.
Right.
Fast-ish would be sailing, and creeping along would be rowing.
So sailing moderate fast is so sailing and
Rowing.
combination.
Sailing and rowing using lace, and admittedly he wouldn't be able to row. He would need to man the sails, etc.
So my idea is just that we've got Winnie, we're watching her.
Yep.
And basically, if his sailing skill means we go off course too far, we then use the rowing to get back onto course.
Okay.
So we sail until we need to row.
Okay.
But, like that's the.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do
So,
you feel about that? It's yeah.
so first off, can you give me a sailing check?
Well, he is not a strong sailor. That was a 54 though.
Okay.
He's the only sailor we've got.
Well, he's the best.
Yes.
Yeah,
Infinitely better than anyone else.
So you're sailing and rowing, correct?
Oh, well, that's
For sailing, and when he goes off a little bit, we row to get back on course. Sailing, row to get back on
no,
course.
no. So the fastest is sailing,
Sailing,
rowing,
yeah.
right?
No, the fastest is sailing and rowing combined.
That's what we do. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
And if we are drifting off course because of the late's misuse of sailing,
Yes.
then we stop sailing and we
Yep.
row to correct
Okay.
course.
If it falls a decent enough roll, what is his skill please?
Error 33.
33, cool. 33, alright. Not amazing, but not awful. Could I also now please have, for those that are rowing, a rowing move? I'm really just interested in, if everybody could make a roll, and tell me if you're rowing, tell me two things. Firstly, if you fail, tell me if you fail, so 1, 2, 3, 5. Second thing to tell me is if you don't manage to make above 25 with your roll and your rowing skill, and that's what your rowing skill is based on your strength and your self-discipline, I think we said, combined. Yep. Above.
Strength, self-discipline combined, and that averages to negative 35.
Correct.
In line.
Yeah, not still wrong. Both good? Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, and that feels alright.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
Tappen's fine. Okay.
Harris has one arm. Just so.
Right. So you set off and you actually make Leif, you person the sails, man the sails, person the sails well. And there's a moderate breeze. Yeah, the breeze is gentle and offers some steady progress. The light breeze, 4 to 7 miles per hour, and you make moderate progress due to the slightly stronger winds, and you sail out. And it is quite unnerving as you take this craft out. You can hear the sounds around you, the creak of the boat, and each time as you row out, and each time you put the oars in the water, the timber that your carpenter Tahoe prepared for you, you're just kind of crossing your fingers that he had some skill doing this. You bypass, from time to time, steaming, bubbling, steam coming out of the water, and you tend to give that as much of a bypass as you possibly can. And you keep rowing and pulling on your oars, but also relying on the winds quite a bit. And you make reasonable progress. Often the distance is what you're assumed to be Whistler Islands, and then beyond it is the larger mass of Aranmor, which is where you're heading. And you've been rowing for about an hour or so, and then suddenly you look off in one direction. So Harris spots it first. Where's my screen there? There we go. That has been whipped up behind you, but very fortunately it is going in an opposite direction and heads off and is unrelated to yourself. You keep rowing And I'd like one brave person, please, to roll to see what, if anything, might take place.
So you did the hand one.
This is a no. This is usually this is a 1d20, a 20-sided dice.
Yeah.
Are we at the island or past the island?
11?
Sorry, 11.
Yes.
Cool.
That's the best number.
Sorry, what was the question?
I just wonder if we've got to that whistling island.
No, you haven't got to. No, you're still a long way away.
Wait, no, we got it. Whistle, yeah.
So, on your probably about an hour and a half after you see that rather ominous sign behind you, that does recede and very fortunately pays no further attention in your mind. There is a pretty terrible sound to it, a rip, and part of your sail disintegrates above your head. There's a tear in the sail. I mean, if you wanted, you could take it down, or and if you've got any repairing skills, you could attempt to. Otherwise, you're going to be going not massively, like it hasn't torn the sail in two, but it's definitely taken a chunk out of the sail, and you'll be travelling the slower speed.
Talking about repairing skills, that's a spell or
Does anybody have any kind of crafting skill that can fix it?
No.
stone carving?
Whistling?
Oh,
I've got cut repair. Yeah.
first aid.
Stitching?
Yeah, first aid.
Stitching.
Would- Oh, stitching.
Oh,
Oh,
first aid.
first aid.
What M.E.R.P.
You'd have to take the entire sail down, and
Can I ship some away? Can I,
No, I reckon we keep going.
keep going?
It's going to make it worse. Of course,
Ray's happy to use any of his clothes to use.
Hera seconds that.
Does he billowy pants? He does, really.
It's a billowy hands.
Yeah.
I'm using those already. Shouldn't we be?
4 miles to the island, Chris. We're 2.5 hours in. Yep. Are we going to have slower than 10 miles an hour?
yeah, you're going pretty slow.
Is the tear in the sail going to get worse if we continue? Or?
You know,
Yeah, it will. There's just no way I can't.
so your choices would be to
Take it.
take the sail down. That would require, I would say, a hard plus with some help. I'd say that'd be a medium sailing roll from Leif to take the sail down. And it would take you probably an hour to repair if you've got something to repair it with and skills associated with repair it.
Top and first aid.
Pants.
And pants.
Pants.
But we could continue rowing in the meantime.
Yeah.
Up to you.
What's the difference in speed between rowing and riding sail?
Rowing is by far and away the slowest option. Definitely. Sailing with the moderate breeze that you have is that you make reasonable time. Combining sailing and rowing, you're traveling the fastest you can.
So we can't travel faster than 2 miles an hour. Rowing is far slower. We're not using any keys to do. Territory, but I would find not.
I think we should really fix it.
Would you fix it?
Because it's just a quick figure and I'm going to set that down
Right.
and fix
Right.
that
So
right.
do we have the equipment to fix this?
You tell me.
Yes, we
Well, no. Tell me what you have, and I'll decide whether you're going to fix it. Thanks.
Six into rotation. Yeah.
Bedroll, tarp,
do.
Better say all of your tarps would have been used on fixing the sail.
spare shirts, undergarments,
Somebody at first aid kit.
grey
Just
pants.
grey voluminous pants.
Just take the sail down.
What's that?
It's voluminous. What's it? It's
It's hammer time.
We have a needle and thread.
Not listed, well, I don't think it's listed in our equipment, it's don't have something called first aid kit, no. We've got the skilled first aid, but it's standard, it does, no.
So what's the conclusion, please?
Just looking for a stapler or some duct tape or something. You know.
I don't think I'd put that down.
No, I didn't bring my stapler either.
Okay. So the conclusion is there is nothing. You guys do not have the materials, probably the skill, to repair this. I mean, I might have gone with possibly first aid at maybe a quarter. That being generous. But you do not have the materials to repair.
Okay. Just into the spill.
So what are your options? What do you do?
Oh!
Keep going.
Sorry, may I ask? I have a spell that closes a wound, which is a dehiscence, isn't it? Which is technically what a tear in a sail is. Even if I could get half, I can close up to 1 inch of length of cut per level. It's a cut.
What's the spell list?
Healing prosaic.
Yeah.
But this has been creative, really. I mean, even half, it is essentially closing a dehiscence or a cut or a
Not in
split.
flesh. Not in flesh.
Not
It's good thinking, but not in flesh.
Incidentally,
There are spells that repair things like that.
Yeah, but you know when you get like half your amount, you know when you use a big sword and then if you use a small sword you get half your big sword amount? Is this not kind of the same? Because it is the same skill. It's just the material is different. It's not flesh. It's
It's. I'm sorry, I'm making a rule.
Okay.
It's for a different purpose. No, she don't.
okay.
Good thinking.
Yeah.
our spell's got an hourglass, but I mean, a spyglass, so you can see.
Yeah, that's
Telescope
good.
there. So she might start using that.
Okay.
Not fix the satellite.
If it gets dark, I've got astronomy.
So I think Tarquin, this is a bit irrelevant, but he might cast water vision on himself, which allows him to see up to 100 meters in water. So you can keep an eye out for any daddies that might be
100 feet more.
100 feet.
Stick your head under the water.
Good to do. He does some pretty dumb impulsive things. It's not a carrot.
In terms of, so
Keep going.
keep going.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Sail
and
and
oars.
right? Yeah, we've got to keep going. We've got to keep
Sail and oars.
Yeah.
Okay. You're definitely moving a bit faster, which means I would like you please to roll again. Someone brave. 1d20.
Oh, you got up.
No,
You're brave.
did you mean an incident roll?
Like someone roll.
Tarquin's exceeding the water like crazy.
Yeah, sure.
You're right. You're rolling an incident with the black one.
See, so
This one.
It's a challenge.
I don't know what it's going to be yet.
It's going to be a 0.
It's 14. That means it's a wonderful.
This is
That's
the
an
episode
excellent
roll.
number.
We see dolphins.
Hey!
Dolphins! Pink dolphins!
Shut up, see.
Something about this trip you'll find on the river, but can everybody roll a 1d8 and tell me the people with the 2 lowest rolls, please?
That's
We have to turn it to us.
Yeah,
I can guarantee you Tarquin's one of them.
Vampire dolphins.
Oh, please, right. This is
Emma's
right.
got a 3.
3, that's not good.
Drago's
And 4.
Okay.
6 and 4.
7 and 4.
Oh,
6 and 4.
Yeah, so that's Demos. Demos and Tarquin.
Demos and Tarquin. Okay. Tarquin. What level are you, please, Tarquin? 8. And Demos.
8.
8, cool. Can you please roll the dice?
Which one?
The D100. Add on your Constitution bonus, and tell me both if you get greater. Tell me if you get less than 58. Roll the dice. Add your Constitution bonus.
And it's Constitution we add on.
Yes.
58, so he's got 9, so he needs to roll 49. Nah, 16.
Okay.
19.
Oh, 19.
Much good, mate, to you. Yeah.
28 in total.
28.
Yeah, he's fine. 42 plus 35.
Was that Demos or Gray?
Demos.
It was Demos. Okay. So you were fine on the river trip down, but something about just the movement of this boat is just making Demos you not feel too good. But you focus on the horizon. You look out, and you look up actually, and I'll show you what you see in a second. But you kind of shake it off. Tarquin, on the other hand, you are just feeling vile. And you're not much of a sailor perhaps at the best of times, or maybe you are, but on this occasion, your stomach just rebels against you. And everything you ate that morning, probably last night,
All those pancakes.
definitely comes up. And Tarquin, you are now useless for rowing. And you are now at -10 for every
one-arm people on.
every action on the boat, and also at least for, and I can test by this because I had bad seasickness last year, for an hour after you reach dry land. You're a mess, Tarquin.
He's a mess, but the best of times.
Yeah.
You'll reach into his bag, you'll take 8 milligrams of ondansetron.
Have you got your seed just
What you notice, Demos, is you're looking up and trying to just focus on anything but the moving of this bloody boat. Just for a second, and you only see it for a second, is that. And then it's gone. It's just back to
Great. This is like some glowing kind of
eyes.
It's God
looking at us,
basically.
Yeah.
It's the weather god who's helping us.
Yeah, it's the weather god who's helping us.
Did you didn't see it? Demos did.
He was resting his eyes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because
He was resting his eyes.
Yeah.
Demos might have
Oh,
seen it
that's
for a
a
second.
full image.
He's
Anyway, Demos, you shake your head. Oh, it's just the seasickness. No, you're fine. And you continue. Hang on a sec. You can continue. You continue going. I'd like to make everybody now. You definitely the islands that you've been approaching is getting closer, but you are definitely going slower. Tearing the sail and the fact that Tarquin is now really not much use on the oars is slowing you down. Hey.
In Nick's opinion, can minor irritation relate to headaches? It says, we'll heal 1 minor irritation, itchy headache, toothache, beasting, hangover, etc.
Oh, hang on, that's nausea.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Would it help?
Do you remember how you were on the boat in Ecuador, baby? That was awful for you.
Yes.
I'm not sure how that's helpful.
Minor irritation. This is a bit more than minor, I'm going to say.
So it won't even help. So we're talking about getting him back on the oars to
Yeah.
help out progress.
I'll tell you what. Give me a roll at the start, and it would reduce it.
Okay, cool, yeah. Prepare, touch, all that sort of thing, 48.
48. The spell goes off. Tarquin, you feel rotten, but not as bad as you did before.
In the same vein, my chick, he has drug tolerance to alcohol. Is that going to help him at all?
No. This is seasickness quite different. You continue on. Can I please have another rowing check? And again, what did I asked if anybody rolled less than 25 for the rowing. Give me a rowing check and also a sailing check. Critically, a sailing check for you, please, Pete. And this a sailing check is harder because you're a terrible sailor.
Is that 25 plus? Is that plus your 11?
Yeah, that's including your bonus.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Do you want Tarquin to do a rowing check?
Yep, but at -5.
Okay, so
What
let's
happened?
take 5 off mine.
Sorry?
What was it, 24?
25 for
Minus 30 plus 9.
oh, really?
Demos is successful, Grey is not successful.
Okay, what do you get?
Actually, well, just double check. He got a 5.
Got a 5. Oh,
He
you
rolled
got
a
5.
5.
Okay.
What's this called?
No math for
No, with a rolling of the
Oh,
5, that's a
that's
failure.
fine.
So roll again, please.
Yes,
Let's
no.
see how bad this is.
25 and over.
What was the roll?
99.
Minus 99. Again.
Tarkin's only rolling too.
75.
Minus 75. Ray, you don't know whether it's you flexing your muscles trying to impress, but suddenly the oar's not there.
Oh, great.
And it's just gone.
Can
Where the hell is it?
he take Tarkin's?
Tarkin will probably get it up.
You've just lost an oar and you're now going more slowly.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, baby.
What about the order? You know the order Ross was like friends with? Did that come with us? He did bring the all with it?
Oh, no.
Chris, can I
No.
check? Can I do a perception check in the water? I've got water vision. Can I see this ore anywhere?
We're not right.
Yeah, come on.
But great arms. That's all I can
48.
48.
And his perception's awesome. 98.
Yep,
Awesome.
Cool. Awesome. Tucker, you have a really good look around. So you can't see us.
And that roll will use that perception.
Sure.
No, never a pun.
88.
88. It's must. Of course. What's your perception?
But Frank,
I'm not
Yeah.
I still have a look around. You can match my roll.
Puns are so underrated, aren't they?
82.
82. Okay. No sign for you. And critically the sailing roll.
Oh, what was the sound?
100. 48. 48 is plus 33.
48 plus 33. So about the same as last time, except that you now have a tear in the sail. Not disastrous with the sailing. So the sailing is all right, and the tear in the sail is getting worse, but it's not horrendous. Definitely, Tarquin is now back on the oar, feeling unwell, but not as bad, courtesy of Mr. help. However, Gray is incapable of rowing so
Maybe
well.
we'll switch.
Oh, no
We'll
problem.
switch out.
No problem.
So, Ray will
No,
roll.
Okay.
No. Because we've got 6 oars and 5 rowers. We had 6 oars. So, yeah,
Easy.
people rowing
Good point.
and Lake's not rowing.
Right, okay.
Sorry. 8 people in the group, 2 unarmed. Lake is sailing, not rowing. So we do have a steal.
Okay, good.
Beautiful. Can I make that more
Maths.
complicated?
Maths. Lovely stuff. Good maths.
It's like, oh,
Okay, and you continue on. Definitely the islands that you are aiming for is certainly the closer.
We don't want to get too close to the island, do we?
No.
Who's bubbling?
and we're using Wingy's direction. We're just keeping our eyes on you.
Wing vision.
Version.
Dan
Yeah.
America's cutboat can do 6 miles in 20 minutes. Wow. Yeah, great.
Just
In the skip, isn't it?
Sorry, it's really sad. I don't mean that.
after the less than awesome incidents,
We saw what you did there.
yeah, about another half an hour, and then you hear suddenly,
So it's
Oh.
and then again.
Tarkin of Wales.
Still feeling a bit sick.
Still doing a little.
And that's quite some distance off, and all of a sudden,
Oh no.
up above you,
flying.
It did sound like a white actually.
is
A seagull.
no. When he comes back down and is quite agitated. Lands on the boat, kind of picking, nuzzling at you.
Picking the boat.
Sorry.
Picking the boat.
Oh,
Picking the boat means a boat. Doing a turnaround means a
oh, she starts turning around.
Well, so
And
we're
then-
going in a different direction.
Far off in the distance, and she's really not happy, but at least a long way off in the distance, you see the following. And it would be least a mile.
Oh no!
We're going in another direction.
Wow.
Where's the island?
Island that you're heading for is here. You're here. This thing is over here.
We're on the other side of the island.
Is the boat, would the boat be under 1,000 cubic meters squared? Whatever it is?
Yes.
Yes?
Well, definitely. It's
And it's in that an
1,000
object,
cubic,
right?
1,000 cubic what? Meters.
Yeah. We got,
Definitely.
well, he could do bending, like illusion bending, and make it appear 10
10% in a different direction.
meters in a different direction
Yeah,
where it
10
actually is.
That's
10
so
foot.
clever.
That's really clever.
Is that not far
10
enough?
foot's not gonna
It's
help
not going
us.
to do much, so, okay.
That's
But
very
that's
clever.
really clever.
But on the
That's a
same
good idea.
spell list, if you go down about
But
3 or 4 spells.
It's a long way away.
It is a very long way away.
So essentially, we could just
Yeah.
keep
Keep
going.
going.
Keep going and put
But
it in
be
the direction
aware.
away from it. So put the island between us and it.
Is that a hydra?
How many heads is that?
A lot.
Oh,
4,
More than
5.
we can cope with.
I don't think we should take it on.
Let's not go get some fun with it.
I think we just go.
You keep on going, and then can you please, one brave person, roll again.
Go, Pete.
Me.
Be brave. Be brave.
Is that D20 around? Oh, sorry. No, that's
Is
a D.
that one? No.
That's a D.
This is
We
one.
don't know.
Is that one?
Oh, it was a. Well, why do I think it was a black dice? I think it was.
D20,
15.
15.
Grey number.
I love it.
So as you're definitely getting closer now, much closer to the island, and I appreciate you not going close to it. This is what you see when you come close to the island. Pretty much that.
It's a golf course.
And you can see another view of it is here.
Right.
You can make out the shores of Aranmor beyond, so you're getting very close to the island of Aranmor. But right about now, as you're approaching, coming up alongside this island, and it's not, it's really steep, as you can see there, but it's covered in jungle, dense jungle. As you come alongside, however, there is just this gout, and it was previously relatively flat, calm sea, this gout of steam, and with it is just this overpowering sense of sulfur. And I want all of you, please, to make a resistance against sulfur fumes poison roll. We'll start with Kyros on this occasion and then go around.
Okay. Lucky
Um,
time.
You have to make one of those make out of Roger.
Every time.
That's almost thinking we've sailed to Aotearoa.
What level is Kyros?
9.
9. Cool. Give me a roll, please.
You've got to roll now. You've got to roll now. Dice are so hard to read.
97, the golds come off.
97.
97?
Kyros, you inhale some of these fumes. It's not nice. Oh, rotten eggs. You choke and you're fine. Moving on to Tightwood.
92.
92
Is that
for Tarquin.
No. 62. I think.
62. What level is Tarquin, please?
Check.
Yeah, the gold comes off.
What level is Tarquin?
No, it's 92, Chris. It's 92. He's level 8.
Okay. Again, it's the same as Kyros. The fumes are unpleasant, but you're okay. Hey, Leif, you're on. And
22.
22. What level is Leif?
9.
9.
All.
And what is his poison, please?
Plus 44.
Plus 44.
Wow, hey.
Constitution.
Watch out.
Damn it. Leif, you are fine. You inhale some of these fumes.
True colours, Chris. True colours.
And with that,
51.
and what level is she?
10.
10th. This is getting very depressing. Mifan, you okay, heading on rounds to your two characters, please, Greg.
39.
For
Etienne,
who is
a level 8.
level 8. What number, sorry? How much?
39.
39
Plus, what is it? Poison?
yes.
Plus 20.
Goodness me. Etienne is fine as well. And then Neathel?
82.
82. Neathel is definitely fine unless she has a massive minus to poison.
Don't
But I know
sound
she's
so
got plus
sad.
103.
Poison? How's that possible?
She's elf.
Poison, no, she doesn't have poison. She would have disease for 103, not poison.
Oh. Oh, well, I'll check that.
Yep, definitely. She'd have high for poison. She does get a plus 50 for poison. But anyway, and then Demos and Grey.
Demos gets 34.
And what level is Demos?
8.
Are you looking at
Okay, and what's his poison bonus, please?
Plus 35.
Bloody hell, I shouldn't try to poison you guys. Demos, you're okay.
You're
And
so sad, aren't you?
Grey,
Oh, you're fine.
21.
and same level,
Yeah.
8.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is his?
Plus
What is it,
22.
25? Did you say?
22, I think it is.
22.
Let me check.
And what did you roll, please?
21. Yes, 22.
Okay, so let me just get this. You rolled a 21. His poison is plus 22.
43.
You rolled a 43.
Yes.
Do you want to know what you needed to beat?
No, 42.
42.
I want to know
44.
Oh!
So he's happy now.
Yeah.
So, Grey, you inhale some of these fumes, and you are not. You're not great.
Help me lift him. That's probably why
Did you add the love modifier? Oh, that's great.
Can I blow the fumes away?
Don't blow them.
You might have to suck them out of
Gases.
them.
Good gases. Family show.
Okay. Could you? I'll roll this one. I think. Actually, could you give me a roll of d20, please, Greg?
Do I want high or low?
Depends.
Well, where's the... And this
There's not.
3?
3. Okay. So, about 30 seconds after bypassing these fumes, Grey is coughing. And wow, actually, everything's really great. Everything's fantastic. Yeah, and everything's just a bit. I don't know what it's done, but it's really pickled your brain. You're feeling quite happy, Grey. Like quite happy. Like quite happy, but you now have negative 20 to all actions.
How long?
A period of time.
Are you
I
stoned?
forgot my minus 10.
They're high.
Sorry?
Yeah.
I forgot minus 10 to everything, which I didn't have.
Oh, yes.
So you rolled massive. Correct, so that's fine. You rolled 90.
Okay. Yeah, you're just a bit spaced, really. What's that? He's giggling.
Oh, he's cute.
But he does have negative 20.
Mr.
Everything he does.
Smith will reach over and cast does poison purification on him with his consent.
No. I
Hands off. You've been liking it.
Emerald?
If possible, just you should prepare. But I mean, that's a piece like.
I think he just laughed at it. They're like, okay.
That's a 7.
How does she know he's well?
I think it was coughing. And everyone got a blast.
Everyone got a blast and he's coughing a lot.
He's coughing a lot, so.
And weird behaviour.
And
He doesn't laugh a lot.
Yeah.
so I suppose she would be checking on him and also watching his rowing. You know, things like, ooh, at -20.
Yeah.
He's been affected. So, I mean, over to you if it's not.
I think it's pretty marginal, but okay, what is the effect of the spell?
Neutralises any one poison in the system of one target. Damage already sustained is not cured.
Okay.
That's what it's worth.
Would we just say it halves the time that he waits, or?
Yeah, he's a bit groggy for a while. We'll say it goes down to -10.
Oh, there, little lamb.
Because I do think that's cunning. Maybe gaining it, I don't know, not quite. Okay. You are approaching both this island and the shores of Aranmor beyond. And the shores are looking pretty much like that. Exactly like that. I would like one last both sailing maneuver and rowing maneuver to hopefully bring you into shore. A bad sailing roll and some bad rowing could put you onto the rocks or put you in the wrong place.
So into the shore, where can I ask?
I don't know where you're going.
It's got to be plus 25, right? We're going to the beach.
So my understanding was it's 4.4 miles. Whistles Island, 4.4 miles.
Correct. So you bypass Whistles Island, and you're nearly there. Yep.
So
Devil's got 30, Greta 66, so minus 10, so he's fine.
Cool. Yep, great. Lovely.
Tarkin's on rowing.
Yes, please.
Remember my minus 10.
Come on.
30. You're okay though, it's only 25.
Oh, well done.
Okay.
I rolled 78.
So you're good.
Well done.
What's in with my big
And rowing, please, for Letha.
66, so she's fine.
Okay.
20 plus -5.
-5, okay. And Lath?
55 plus 33, so 55 was
Okay, so you roll pretty much exactly the same. Well, happy to say, on that last critical push towards the shores of Aranmor Islands, the islands that houses the dead city, we were told, the dead city of Taraknir, and the destination for which you've been aiming for a very long time. That last critical push for the boat was successful. There were no failures there. The boat has actually held up relatively well. The tear in the sail has got bigger, but you are now approaching the shores, and this is what you.
Oh, now we'll be using our eyeglass.
Yep. And what you looking for?
Sorry?
Yes, sure. What you looking for?
Well, A, the beach, and B, any other boats, and
people look out. Short swords.
short swords.
Short swords. Yeah.
I reckon I'll be I think there's a bunch.
Okay. Give me, please, a perception roll.
This is in sweet. 52.
Cool. Very good.
Plus 82.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely, Nathan. So as you're approaching the shore, so you've gone past what you're assuming, what you're calling Whistler Island. It's a chunk of rock covered in dense jungle foliage. And you approach the shore, and the GM wants to see a larger image, so he's going to come around and describe it a little bit. So there are chunks of rock that you can see out here, and the foliage and the terrain is pretty much exactly that. Massive cliffs towering above you. And I might even have some descriptive text for you. I really like it.
Ooh, yes, please.
Most of Aranmor's coast is marked by sheer vertical cliffs of shale and red sandstone. Cliffs range in height from nearly 1,000 foot to the northern tip of the island, not that you're there, to just 300 foot near the mouth of the Treyway Canal. On the southern coast, the cliffs give way to a rocky beach which faces across the mid-stroke channel to Whistler's Island. And the beach appears to be one of the only suitable places to land a craft. And that is indeed what you see. So the you see this these red sandstone large chunks of rock, and there is quite a lengthy beach. This is what you see, and it's kind of in the middle of the cliffs. I really want a slightly larger image so I can see which one I'm looking at. There we go, that's you spent quite a bit of the time in the morning investigating the staircase. You then made initially pretty good progress, then you had the tear in the sail. You hoped that you might have got there, and then also issues with seasickness and other things. So all told, if you set off at first light, it's early afternoon. You might have been there several hours earlier had you not had some of those mishaps. Let me just quickly check first. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. No, given the wide variety of options.
That is pretty much what you, not pretty much, that is what you see. So the red rocks spread out either side, and you can see where the water used to come but has been blocked up by a dam. It's crumbling, and a dam made of ancient looking stone pillars which are crumbling away. And right up this channel, there are cliffs from what you can see. The beach spreads out either side, maybe 300 foot in either direction, and the river, or the body of water that comes out is a bit wider than what's on screen. It might be 2, 3, maybe say 200 foot wide, and then either side of that is 300 foot of red sandstone rocks. But if you imagine incorporating that image there, just around that corner, from where you can't quite see, that's what you're looking at. And yes, you certainly don't see any people, but you see beached on this side over here, a boat, very similar to yours. Probably in better, not probably, in better condition. It's slightly larger. It has 2 masts, and certainly for peering through your eyeglass, it appears in relatively better shape. It's been pulled up quite a long way onto the beach, out of the water. How it was done, well, not a long way out of the water, but some way out of the water, and it has been tethered very, very securely by several ropes, from what you can see. You're approximately 600 foot away from the boat and the beach yourselves.
We should take the keys off the boat so they can't hear.
There are remains. There are remains, by the way, in the ruined parts of other boats in this general area as well.
So we can get on that boat. So I'll take the oars and sail.
So the outdoor light prepare.
Yep.
Twice over, and using maximum.
Yep.
Times and.
Yep.
And would like to make herself invisible.
Yes.
And she would like to say 600.
You're currently 600 foot offshore.
She can probably walk.
Shall I go check out the boat?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
very good idea. You check out
How long
the,
will it last?
you want to check out the clip too, because I believe, look out, you want to know where they are.
Yeah.
You do that step by step.
9 minutes flight from Lake, we're going 75 kilometers around.
Same from Paris.
That's plenty, right?
Is it?
No,
No, it's not. 75.
What was that button report?
75 times 9.
631 feet. Okay. So we can go 75 kilometers around. Oh, that's indeed 75. Yeah.
So that's easy. Get there in a minute.
9.
That's 6 minutes to the ground in a minute.
450 minutes.
See, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Do it. Yeah, you be there and
9.
I've
The
been.
maximum 4,050.
And should we pull the boat in the other side or next to theirs?
Well, we can keep going, we could fly it, take a look around, what we do depends if we come back here and know people, we could pull it next to this, right? Because one way or another, we're coming out of the coming out.
Alright.
We're not really coming out.
Okay, do that.
Do you want me to do
I've got no idea what that is.
How many?
Okay. I'd like to cast invisibility on myself.
Yes.
I'll hold, who's casting that? I'll hold Lake's hand so knows that where the antenna is.
Yeah.
And Lake's got to cast fly on her.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Done.
Going out.
33.
Yep. Only fails on a 1 or a 2. Yep.
All good.
Yeah. Done. 2 spells. Cast. Boom. And boom. Okay.
Hey.
What does she do? Yeah. Okay.
So she flies across the water.
Yep.
Towards the boat.
Yep.
It takes her
90 seconds.
90 seconds to get there.
Wow. Okay.
And she's perceiving.
You're wrong.
4.
Sorry.
4.
4. It's must.
It's nasty.
Plus 82 though.
Yep.
Nasty.
Okay.
Brilliant.
I'm not going to take you out of the room.
Oh.
She surveys the boat. As mentioned, quite similar to yours. Definitely better condition. But like yours, it has clearly had work done on it. One of the masts appears to be original. One of the masts is definitely new. The sails are down, perhaps not surprisingly. There are 6 oarlocks either side, and there's been quite a lot of work done on one side of the boat. But generally, it's a lot sounder than yours, and a bit, not a lot bigger. Maybe a 30-foot long boat. Yours is a 25. Critically, the question that you're probably wondering is, can you see anybody? You cannot. The boat is empty.
Okay. There's no below decks or anything.
No. It's a no.
And you see anything in it?
Couple of sacks.
Oh, I'll have a look at the sack.
Yep. You land on the boat.
I land. I'll hover.
Okay. It's a sack.
Anything in it?
There are 2 sacks. I don't know. You look in it.
Okay. Just going to take the bottom of the sack and just sort of gently peel it away so whatever kind of will fall out.
Okay. There's some clothes. A couple of shirts. There is a water skin. And there's a length of rope.
Okay. And I'll take the rope.
Okay.
And I'll check the other sack in the same way.
Sure. Inside that rope, there are some bundles tied up with cloth bundles tied up with string.
Do I know what they are?
Cloth bundles tied
Okay,
up
I'll
with
pick
string.
up the whole sack and I'll pick up the whole sack and take it back. But before I go back, I just want to do a sweep. Before I run out fly and return to the boat, I want to look up around the cliffside, see all around me, I want to look for paths, I want to look for anything
Yep,
really.
yep.
And some sense of which way they might go.
How high are you?
High, well, I will go high, man. I've been down on the boat and I'll just go And I'll
How high?
right up the cliff top.
Oh, right. Okay.
And scan
Yeah.
and then look down at the thing. Can I see it?
Yep, sure. So you can't see it from this angle, but absolutely on this side of the inlet, there is quite a wide lagoon, mini lake behind there. Not massive, but there is an old stone walkway.
Was it an ocean
Quite clear, quite obvious. Crafted stone, mouldering, covered in creeper and vine and all the rest. And it runs at the base of this pool, up along at the base of the cliffs,
Down there.
up the canal.
Oh, okay. And there's this side path that I know about. There's nothing going up that side, is there? I've seen on the map. Oh, I know that's a bit further up. Yeah, okay. So I'll look. Can I see anything on that path that goes up to the right?
Nothing.
Okay. And I can't see anything on top of the cliffs or anything?
Jungle, dense jungle, extremely dense jungle.
Right.
Lots of moss.
Oh, okay. Below there. Well, I may as well take the sacks.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll return to the boat.
Okay.
And I'll stay invisible.
Sure. You land?
Yeah. I'll land and I'll say, I'm just here.
Yeah. Hello.
Here's some sacks, she said.
Okay.
Well, we've seen the sack, right?
Well, then, depends how I hold them. I've got
No,
my
but
hand
this-
right through.
No.
What?
The way that invisibility spelled, and worth having another look. We were chatting about this last night about the fact that if you're invisible, you're not totally invisible. You can actually see that shimmering fringe effect. Secondly, my understanding is, double check please, but my understanding is everything that you cut when you cast is hidden with the effect on you. But if you then take a new item, for example, pick up a sack that didn't have invisibility cast upon it, the sack is floating.
Oh,
Your sword that was originally cast on you, if you drew your sword, that would be invisible.
so we can see your stats.
So why was it remained within 1.5 like that? Oh, no.
Correct.
No, that was.
Correct. And if you're wanting to check out the invisibility rules, they are on page. I am happy to be challenged on this, but I'm pretty sure that's the rules. If you have a look on page. Yep, here we go. 80 and 81 of Spellbook. Maybe now's not the time to check. It's not a critical situation right here, right now, but do have a read of it.
Yeah.
You ride back. There are some sacks floating in midair.
Hello, lots of sacks. I found these. And I'll say there's some rope in one of them, and there's some parcels tied up in the other. Don't know what they are. And I'll put the sacks down the boat, and I'll say, I'm invisible, and I'm going to stay invisible, so don't sit on me.
Okay. Great.
Right.
I'll tell you, I'll put a hat on.
Okay.
Put in your new shirts.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you do?
Well, I'll look at this. So I've got this extra rope that might come in handy. And the parcels.
Yep.
Just have a quick look at them.
Sure.
What's in them?
Sure. You unwind them. There's quite a lot of cloth running. Quite a lot of cloth. Protected, perhaps. Kind of oil, like beeswax on one side. Food.
They.
4 days worth of food for one person. In each parcel.
Oh. So how much food in total? 8 days worth of food.
8 days worth of food.
How many parcels? 2.
That's the airplane.
And actually, no, that's great.
And actually, we'll talk to Keros. We should have been doing this from the very beginning. Yes. Spoon is food.
I'll spoon of soup.
Spoon is super.
I'm just checking, so I just see the priority.
What's the squid soup?
Correct.
She should have been doing this from the beginning. It's 1 meal per day. She should have been using that from the very beginning to reduce our own. I've known that from the beginning.
Say meal and not one.
No, it should not. No, don't. It's like a meal for one person. It's
I
one
mean, we could
food or one meal.
change who gets the soup.
So it's one,
What does it say?
Every time.
1 meal per day.
So there you go.
So half of a daily ration.
Yes.
Yeah. So half the ration is a day. And we should have been doing this from the beginning. But we've been with 5 to 6 days before.
Today is the 20th. You started on the 14th. In the LME.
So
All right, so we're going to put up the boat next to theirs. I guess they're going to see it wherever.
yeah, which side is the thing that we access the thing?
Well, it's actually on the other side.
So do we not go on that side?
Yes.
Unless
Although it's not exactly a problem to cross, but
unless there's an obvious reason, like there's no place to tie up.
that's true.
No, on the side that the pathway is on, there is a visible.
I think it's nicely symbolic that we're tying up on the other side.
Yes, we're opposed to you.
Yes.
We're on the side of good.
You were there.
All it means is you're actually use cast the spell each day. It'll just be I assume it'll be a fairly basic spell, I assume. Don't know if it's but we need to stay for that. Right, so 4 extra days. I'm just collecting another 16. Another 8.
8 days, 2 package.
4 days per packet, or 4 days per packet. Okay, that's good. So. I'm just going to net the no. Cool. Any reason not to just say that we do need to do rolls to pull the boat in?
Yeah, the last sailing roll and the last rowing rows were all successful. I'm going to take that as read. You've handled the boat successfully to come into the shore and you can get the boat up.
Cool. Boat up. Now we're going to pull it up as much as we can. As a lift and carry, as a cast a float on it.
Cast and float would help a lot.
Okay.
How much does float?
Well, it's thank you, isn't it? That'll give us a problem. One target.
Okay, what happens? Talk me through it.
Well, both float says the spell allows the caster to float on the air. But the area affects one target, not self. So which is true?
Okay.
One target?
We've always been playing this one target, correct?
Yeah. Yeah, so it just says one target. Cool. So we can float the boat.
Jesus.
I think there must be, I'm sorry, but I think there must be a weight restriction.
Yeah,
So
there
it
have
makes
to be.
sense.
It'll have to be.
It's a second level spell.
Yeah. Look, I'm happy to, in the interest of keeping things rolling, you manage through some pretty impressive strength rolls to haul the boat up, not well and truly out of the water, and to stress, the other one wasn't massively, it was pulled up onto the beach. You tether it in place with some rope mastery skills, and the boat is now on the other shore. So so their boat was tethered this side, you've tethered yours this side, you've pulled it up. There's some very, very large huge pieces of driftwood, much larger than your boat, and you've managed to tie that round, and you think your boat's pretty secure. Someone would have to cut the ropes so that your boat is floating, as is theirs to a certain degree. Yep.
It's easy enough to launch, but
right.
Not going to.
So I was a little bit off when I described the other boat was fully pulled out. It's not partially pulled up because you'll need a huge amount of strength and more people than either than you have, certainly full of oars. So the boat is now moored, and that was based largely on your last good sailing roll and last goods rowing. And also that some of the horrible things that might have been planned for you across the Sea of Fire didn't eventuate. That's a shame.
I disagree.
I think a lost oar, some seasickness, some sulfur fumes, and what else do we have? And a torn sail. It could have been more interesting.
Doesn't feel right, does it?
No, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm up for a less interesting sea crossing.
Always the way back. Assuming there is the way back.
Do we want to go and steal one of these sails and steal all of the oars and
I
hide
think
them?
we should just steal all of them. We should hide all of the oars and sails.
Yeah.
If nothing else, it gives us leverage. We can bullshit them.
Yeah. Just if they make it back.
The wheels, you need to get there without us.
It's true.
Alright. Where are we going to hide them?
Don't know. Is there a team where we can hide oars and sails?
Can we make them invisible?
Like in the very teens?
That depiction on screen is a pretty fair indication of where you are. There's cliffs all the way around this beach.
So what happens to the soil and barrier pits?
Well,
So can we do a barrier pit and then bury them and then cover them with the soil again, or does the soil vanish, gone forever?
I'm not that high.
It vanishes forever. So I think it's a permanent spell, so it means it goes.
See if there's somewhere in the bushes that we can hide.
No.
Okay, sure.
It's going to hide in the bushes.
Give me a look and roll, please, Simon.
Okay.
I'm having a look for somewhere to hide the oars and sails. 49.
49.
So we can't make them invisible, then can't we make them uninvisible?
They'll be invisible for one day. So that's how
What's his looking skill, please?
I don't think he's got a look and skill.
Yeah, perception.
Oh, my apologies, 98.
Cool.
While that's going on, the Aranmor will wander off invisible.
Okay. Hang on a sec.
No,
Yeah, I mean, not a lot, Tarquin. I mean, as you can see on screen, whoops, there is some foliage either side. You could definitely remove the items you're talking about and put them in the foliage and cover them. You would think probably if someone was looking, they would find them in a bit of time. Might take them a bit. Might take them an hour, a couple of hours perhaps, because it's quite a large area that they're covering. But they're not especially, hiding a sail, and even though you'd fold the sail up, etc., and hiding the oars, they're reasonably large objects to disguise. You think there's not an obvious place where if you put them, no one will ever find them, but they would be, if someone at least had an hour to look around, they'd probably find it within an hour or a couple of hours.
How long would it take to do?
All the time it would take to take down 2 sails. You'd have to cross a reasonable body of water. Yeah, sure. With all of you assisting, you could probably do it in, call it an hour. So it's kind of early, say 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
I think that we're going to find someone to check down tonight. We're going to check down in the boat. If we want to get up to the top, if we want to get up to the top, so we'll pull way along the path and then up the path and deal with anything that comes along.
I think we do want to make the best time that we can.
In which case we should sway and go.
Yeah.
I agree.
let's go.
Yeah.
Bushes and then go.
I guess we'll just have to presume everyone was watching us invisibly.
Like some sort of creep.
Can you
Sorry.
like some sort of
Nice.
Well, she is a creep in a way. She's very good creep anyway. Yeah, so the Aranmor will have wandered on.
Okay, so she's going on again.
Wandered on to the start of that path she saw.
Yep.
And she'll stalk.
Yes.
What she needs to.
Yes.
And she just wants to check the entrance to it and just see if there's anybody around that she couldn't see before.
Sure.
And then just kind of go up a little bit. She'll check the traps for the hell of it on the start.
Yep.
And then she just wants to see if she can see where it goes.
Sure. So, first and foremost, give me a perception roll. So I'll cover a number of these things.
56.
Plus.
Perception is 82.
Okay. All right. And her detect traps, please.
62
Yep. Plus.
plus 65.
Cool. All right. She's, from what you can see, there's no apparent traps. Yeah. So this pathway, roadway, whatever you want to call it, beside this initial lake caused by the dam, snakes its way out underneath the shoulder of the cliff. She certainly doesn't see anybody on it. Bits of rock have come down over the years, centuries perhaps, and there's foliage and moss and slime and trees growing up all over the place. There's certainly no one there that she can see. Peering down the canal, from what you can see, the cliffs lessen. So they start very, very high, and then it's not quite visible on that image. But you think Neathanal is quite straight to begin with. And a bit further down, you think, at least, the cliffs get, the terrain gets lesser and lesser and lesser.
And no sign of this dock that's marked on the map then? No. Okay, well she'll wait for the others to catch her up, just keep leaving.
Okay. Anything else I should be aware of? Yep.
Once the family reaches the path, she starts to cast a spell.
Yep, sure.
So she'll prepare and do everything, and she'll be casting Path Tail.
Okay.
54.
Which is, the caster requires visual image of any users of a given path within a period of 1 hour per level. She's 10 people, so 10 hours for using the path.
10 hours? Sure. What's the definition of users of the path?
I don't have it, it's a description. I'd interpret that meaning path meaning when this path starts right at the dam to wherever you decide it ends. Is that the top of the cliff? Is that the
Yep. Cool.
yeah. And anyone I suppose who's laid foot on it.
Yep. What's anyone? What does it say?
Our caster requires visual image of any users of a given path.
Users of a given path. Yes. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So it don't have to be living.
It could be a sheep.
Yep. Cool. Yep. Mithan.
Should share it. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. But I'm still going to ask. Everybody else closes their eyes, and Mithan, you get to look at the screen. You see, in terms of users of the path, you see
Within 10 hours.
within 10 hours, sure. You see that.
Okay.
Cool.
You see. No. Your eyes are closed, Graham.
Oh, sorry, didn't hear that.
That.
Yep.
That. See that?
Okay.
Small, very small. About half the size of this table.
Okay, not small.
Half the size of the table's not big.
You see that?
Is it another cat?
That
Yeah. So it was, those are the ones we've seen before.
and that.
Yeah. Wow.
And that's right. Just a sec. Yeah, and we're good.
Thank you very much.
All right.
So
We get the feeling we're not good.
full cat.
Brilliant.
Yep. Not a zombie one. not a zombie ghoul cat, just a
Yep.
regular old ghoul cat.
Yep.
Maggoty zombies. Yep, undead. A small dragon-like thing. So it's like a
Small, like
half size
Half
potato.
the table.
that table.
Which table?
That table.
So,
Oh,
okay. Yeah, but maybe
It's
not.
a relative
It's
concept
still really space on.
until you burn.
We saw the monitor lizards that we've seen before, right? And the green snake and the monkey.
Oh.
Some monkeys.
Goddamn monkeys.
Oh, thank you. Okay. So not people.
In 10 hours, they were 2 days ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, I'm assuming
Well,
maybe
maybe
the
it's
firm has been
down.
known like that.
All right, let's get going.
Okay. You head up the path. You walk on for the rest of the afternoon.
Yeah, it's all efficient resolution now.
Yes. Yep, fully got that. And the cliffs are definitely coming down in length. Just want to have a quick look at something. Images I want to see before there. There we go. A little bit further along, yeah, the cliffs do come down almost down to about 50 foot above you, and then they start rising again. And soon after that, soon after they start rising, you come to this, which is what appears to be the remains of some docks, and there's a small inlet. There's a small inlet here where there might have been some docks and places for ships to moor, and it looks as though the waterway used to be a lot wider. Past these and investigating all the ruins, doing required sneaking, creeping, etc., there is no sign of anybody there. You're welcome to investigate the ruins if you wish, but certainly no sign of anybody initially. And very shortly, and again, this pathway continues around at the base of the cliffs. And actually at that last corner of the cliffs there, the cliffs dwindle away very rapidly down to nothing, and you're on to pretty flat land, at least initially. And out in front of you, you just see miles and miles and miles of greenness, of jungle. And you're slightly on a rise, and you're about to go down towards it, down towards this area. And then far in the distance, a long way in the distance, 100 miles away maybe, you're not sure, there are 3 great peaks far up at the northeast. I should have said, by the way, as you came onto Aranmor Island, there was the massive cliffs. One of the cliffs was smoking, and there was a huge amount of steam and etc. coming out of that. Soon after turning that corner and seeing the view of the mountains, 3 peaks in the far, far distance, and this just sea of green in front of you, you go down a short slope, and you're now on the flat. So the cliffs have gone, and the pathway, which was nothing particularly fancy about it, just some large wide flagstones that you've been following for several hours, changes, and you find yourself heading into a jungle. And you're following the pathway has changed. And a bit similar to the river road, this is what you're on. Except for the amount of moss. So there is moss absolutely and utterly everywhere.
Receiving for swans.
And you continue walking. It's quiet and still. Barely a breath of wind. Slight drizzle. Just a sec, I've got that and I've got that. Just please give me a chance to do a bit of narration. Hardly a breath of wind, and it like almost eerily still, and thick vegetation. What is slightly different from what you've seen is the surrounding jungle is less of a swamp. So the Alamein was very wet and nasty. This is a little bit more, at least a little bit more dry. And you continue trudging, unless you tell me otherwise, up this broken road. Pete, initially, then Greta.
Sorry, and not, I just wanted to get that information. I assume that we could see the trackway to Kal-El when we were up on that little bit high and swampy or
Yep.
congested, I'm just assuming. Yeah.
Yep. And this road follows along, at least for a bit, and then comes inland a bit, the canal.
Thank you.
And after walking for a little bit of time, the canal is gone. No longer can see it.
Thank you.
Right.
I was just going to point out, you've got the boat races still.
What's that, sorry?
We still in the boat.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, good. No, great. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Where is my Aranmor?
Amazing visuals.
Yeah, really good. Are these for AI, Chris? Very good. I assume that were those undead AI as well?
They weren't mine. So a selection of, I use a complete mixture of whatever I can find.
Yeah.
No, they were the ones I found. Thank you. Thanks for the heads up.
Sometimes
Ah,
it's a little.
oh,
What
much
time of day
better.
is it, Chris?
What's that?
What time of day is it?
Later. So you, as I say, coming across the Sea of Fire, it has definitely slowed you. And it would be by the time you move on, late afternoon.
Well, then we'll start looking for a camp.
Yeah, I guess if we see any kind of suitable structures,
Okay.
or anything we think that might be, given we're used to being
Do that before we get into the box.
Okay.
anything we think might be defensible for you.
Okay, sure thing. So, because you guys are paranoid, I have no idea why. Can you please roll? Can one brave person please give me three? So 3 different people. Give me a roll, please, out of 12. So 3 people give me a roll out of 12. 1d12.
5.
5.
3.
Hang on, I'll jot these down. That's it. One. Just hold fire, please. Hold. Oops. Oh.
The
5, 3, and what was the last one?
1.
1. Cool. So, getting later in the day, you either have a choice of bedding down either on the road, which looks like that, or that, or
Yeah, we'll stay in the inn that's coming up. The Wayfarer station.
or you said a 1.
Yes.
So either the road as described, a 1, that location. Oops, why has that not changed? Oh, hang on. I'm clicking to the wrong one. Because I'm clicking the wrong one. That's right. So either. That's not very helpful. Either there
Looks nice.
or a 3, someone said.
Yep.
You do come, either there, or a 5. All there.
Oh, okay, that's the soft.
Oh, that feels nicer.
We want something where we can put like stone behind us. They can't come get
Yeah,
us.
that's trees, right?
Is it trees
The
or
one
is it
before was
floors?
a bit wider, wasn't it?
So 1, 2,
Yeah, that one was right.
It's all tree, no stone, yeah?
4, 3.
Yeah, that's dismal. If we hit like a stone wall behind us,
Yeah.
have a guard, and then if we need to, Karis could cast a barrier so we can kind of funnel them in.
There is some stone in this one. It's remains for some sort of tower or something.
Where's that?
To the right there.
No, come on, have a look.
Is it?
There's a structure
It
here.
does look like a little house. Actually, you're right. So we can set up shop here, and Karis could cast a barrier wall here, and then only they can get us.
Well, there's some stonework here, going up in steps, and then there's.
Could we climb up here? Is it, could you ever step up there?
Definitely an
Yeah.
structure.
I mean, it's like steps, isn't it?
I mean, can we put ourselves back into here? Because that, getting back in there, we can just move along.
Maybe. Well, let's see what.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mr. Chandler was.
1, 2. I just need to get rid of that water.
I think we needed a 12.
Ah.
Who knows? Who knows?
So go again.
I'm looking for a ruined tower.
I thought that was one.
Oh.
Okay. Definitely not a ruined tower. Might perhaps have been a wall once upon a time.
So what are our requirements? And then we can just ask which space that makes them. We want something with a solid wall. Possible.
Yeah, I mean something with a bit of space so we can see what's coming.
There was that.
Yeah,
One
that
more
offers
space.
That offers more space. So if we camped in the middle of that, at least the jungle wouldn't be actually literally on top.
Yes. Yep.
So,
We'd see them coming, wouldn't we?
well,
These
it's a
look
little
like
bit.
they're going to come
We've got
alive.
that defensive circle.
Are they going to come alive at night time?
Look up at the ice wall.
I think that might be a better option as clearing.
How tall are the ice walls, Karis?
We'll take that.
Okay.
If there was no structure, no.
Get over the knee.
Okay. So. No, I'm not in for that, because you're going to have a perfectly restful, pleasant night.
Oh! You go straight.
Good planning, team.
Graham is like, right, let's sketch this out.
Good planning, team.
Okay. Cool. So.
How many of these do you want to
So that's where you're planning on bedding down. Quite an open space. How far is that across, do you think?
Oh, 200 feet.
What is that?
At least. Well, no, actually, we need to get a number because if it's not wide enough.
Well, is that, I don't know, is that 50 foot?
Yeah.
That's 50 foot.
Yeah, probably about 50 feet, I'd say.
50 foot
What's the
across.
time? The length of this
50
room.
foot by 150.
So the length of this room is 30.
Yep. So it's 50 foot wide
Yep.
from here to here,
Yep.
from there to there,
Yep.
and 150 foot deep away from the road. So the road, the edge of the road is coming down here, right?
Awesome.
Great. So tell me your plan.
Sleep, don't get awakened by deadly things.
Okay.
Ice walls.
Well, yeah, I mean a fire for one, right? So let's get a fire going.
Okay. If you'd like to draw this out, maybe to help you. So,
I use water vision.
Yep.
One more. Use a real big one. I should jump somewhere. Just because I
I
can.
think you're tempting fate doing
I'm
that.
going to use my wall thingy jump and just jump 10 feet. It does
Something
feel
really
like,
big.
it does feel like gaining a game.
Get those points,
Maybe
baby.
just try and use thanks to the fire, right? I don't know if anything else
Yeah.
is going to help us.
okay.
Well, don't we want a wall? So how about that?
So the road is down here, guys. The thing is 50 foot wide, so call it. So the road is down. I need a fresh piece of paper. The road is down here, like this. No sign of the canal from where you guys are at. The edge of the kind of the forest, approximately 50 foot, which is what that. So there's jungle here up to about here, and it snakes 150 foot that way, and then edge of the forest here, 150 foot that way. So forest out here, and out here, and out here, and out here. Yep.
So, do you think I was thinking like a wall like that and then fire? What do you think?
Don't know.
Can we build a house?
Well, the ice little
Four
igloo.
ice walls?
Could do it out of wood, doesn't have to be
Ice
iron.
walls are only 10 foot long though.
Yeah, they're not ready.
It'll be
Like
like
sardines.
Yeah,
Are you getting all your PowerPoints back?
tomorrow. If I sleep through though, that's the thing.
Oh,
I need
right.
to be able to sleep through.
Well, luckily the undead are quite punctual. They come at the beginning of the night, so they do allow for.
Come on, everyone. Time to eat some flesh.
I mean, they're quite good guests, really.
Good city watchman.
They're in, they're out. Yeah.
So if we do we think a wall's going to be helpful?
Actually, 20 foot's quite a decent size, isn't it? It is the length.
We need
of
a
the pen.
pit.
Two walls.
Oh, that.
One wall is half the length of the pen.
Yeah, but okay. So like
So what's the
one.
wall going to do
We'll stop them attacking us this way.
until they go round?
So no, for instance, so we could do. You got to have, spellcasters in the middle or something, and people with magic weapons on the outside or something like that.
So Tarquin can go. Where's Tarquin? His little funny thing.
So all right. So
So
Are you
if
happy
they
to do
can't.
2 walls? What's
Yeah,
your
yeah.
Tarquin can go here because he can jump through the wall now.
What do you mean?
His 10th level spell, which he gets for free.
Just because it'll be fun to
I
use.
don't think
Just to watch out.
46.
And he can jump back.
Okay,
He can come in.
I just really want to
Or
do
you
that.
could just
I
do
just
that.
want to use that stuff as the main reason.
Keep your PowerPoints.
No, but I get the back done.
Well, if you sleep, who knows, right? And then we'll put a fire
Does it
here.
have to be a nice wall?
Yes.
Why do we want a nice wall?
Because they're cold and slippery. I can't climb over with
they're permanent and they can't be toppled.
Use the orange
Oh,
one.
yeah, that's right.
An orange one.
But yeah, I see the slippery is also a good answer.
I don't know, do the undead like
It's a bit
cold?
more fiery.
I suppose they are cold, probably definitionally.
I don't really care about temperature.
Oh, that's
I mean,
really
these
nice.
undead in the quite warm.
Have you got a red marker?
Warm undead.
I've got a red marker down there. Oh, you've got one.
You want a red one as well?
Yeah, I feel like we
In
need
the
to
middle. In the middle.
In the middle.
Like,
and some logs. Can I see-
Is there a brown one?
Is there brown for logs?
I think there is a brown one.
Very
nice.
nice.
Can I just put Victory because she definitely wants to
Give
be
them
brown.
one of those.
Victory's taken up a little bit too much room. That's me.
Maybe through the other side.
She's high confidence.
You know,
That's how she sees herself.
So one
that's good,
critical
that's-
issue that you guys have
Yeah.
faced on your travel, one critical concern, has been portable drinking water. You've been drinking a lot of water.
Ice balls.
Yeah, we can melt them down.
I'm thinking slushies.
Come lick my wall.
Why do you seem to make that so dirty sounding?
I think it's the interpretation.
Is it?
Come and, yeah, you want to survive
No.
in the jungle? Welcome to my wall.
Okay. What you have been doing is boiling swamp water from the fire. Remember, that's why you carried so much oil.
Yeah.
Except for Tarquin, who's been sitting by chipping the ice off the ice wall.
Shaved ice
martini.
and a
For his
martini.
Putting
martini.
into his martinis, yeah.
There you go.
Does ice go in martinis? I don't think I've ever had a martini.
Oh, yeah.
Does
We've got to cool the shaker, cool the
Oh.
glass. Then you throw the ice away.
Is that $1?
Ah.
Only if it's dirty.
Okay.
And
That's
what-
nice.
And an onion for a...
You can have a cocktail onion on one.
Yeah, what's that called?
French 75.
No, isn't it something I've...
Okay. Do we have a plan?
Yeah, I'm going to throw up 2 ice balls.
I think we need someone. I think we just need something to scale.
So the main difference
But that's how she
between
sees
Gibson
herself, Graham. I don't know if
and
that's up to you to
Alright.
decide,
Is a Gibson
like,
stirred
how
and a
Victory
martini is shaken.
feels.
So,
There we go.
That's
Just
nice.
do something really
and then, if you have
I
at
feel
least
like you're
50% of the
diminishing
milk,
her
it's actually for the flavor.
Here you go, Graham.
sizes and everything. This
Yeah.
is not
You're an expert on alcoholic, aren't you?
I feel like
collection specialist.
They're saying that
I can tell
Victory
you about
can't be
all
that
of them.
size.
Do we only want one wall or
no,
two?
I'm not sure about that.
So what is she now?
It's going to be a crystal.
That is not Victory.
Like a green poo.
I will walk out right now.
All right, come on, tell me your plan. No, that's a great victory.
No.
Ice wall,
No.
Just
fire.
Yes.
Carrots, one wall or two walls?
Grand.
My two
Layout.
ice walls.
I
It's my
agree.
cat back.
Oh, is this two?
That's
two.
Oh, good idea to put the fire in front of us so it keeps them away.
Is that my cat?
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
So we're doing fighters on a ring outside,
Chopped
and
up in
then
pieces.
match
Put
them.
them
These
in.
guys open to the dies and they get preserved.
You can
Okay,
take that.
cool.
I'm not.
So I need 2 ice wall spells, please, Keros.
Yeah, I want my cat back by the fire. Victory is a member of this party. No.
I have spoken.
Well, I'm not playing. Well,
Okay.
goodbye.
Okay.
She's a member of the party like the rest of us. Put
No,
it back, please.
It's actually to see what's going on the map.
Yeah, because you can't possibly see what's going on that
No.
map with a...
Correct.
No.
Okay, great. That's your plan. What is your... I'm assuming you're keeping watch. What is your plan for drinking water?
92. Well, the ice ball.
Do we have any drinking water?
92 and 85.
Well, we picked up that extra skin.
Yeah.
Yes.
Seriously, can we
Are you drinking out of the extra skin?
Oh.
Has someone got poison detection?
Is it a trap?
A poison detection spell or detect poison?
Well,
poison. Tarquin has poison. What he'll look
No,
around
but
and
we've
see
got
if
the
he can
ice
poison
wall.
Okay.
You've got 2 ice balls. What are we arguing the toss over?
Okay. Do your roll on the ice balls.
92 and 85.
Success.
Tarquin has no idea if he has poison in. I rolled
We
one.
just won't.
Which one are you, Tarquin?
I'm the one with no hands and breasts.
No breasts or
No, with breasts.
with
no
breasts?
hands.
No,
no hands.
Okay.
Oh,
You'd have to. I'm
I
going to
don't
imagine.
know why, but yeah.
So if we did something like that, would that be?
Well,
these three
so
are-
they can sneak up here, right? And we're never going to find out, right?
Well, I
That's
mean,
the ice
obviously
wall,
in the
okay.
watch, well,
Or
you know,
transparent.
So yeah, that's right.
well, we could just yeah, but
Transparent. It's
yeah, well,
opaque.
someone
So.
watch will
Mr.
keep
Ice,
looking
yes.
around, won't they?
Yeah, they got their bows trained.
yeah, Kosovo.
Yeah, yeah.
Who's
Well,
that?
presumably we'll do like
Breasts.
2-hour watches. If
I mean,
Tarquin's not on
do you
watch,
want to
we'll
be
go
there?
sleep.
Do you want to go there?
She's got no magic weapon. He's not got one.
Happy to go. Oh yeah, his arrow's useless.
Yeah.
In fact, he's totally useless, isn't he? It's
Right.
martini drinking night again. No magic weapon.
No magic weapons.
Cool. So, I'm assuming you set watch orders.
Absolutely. Still sleep.
Okay. Okay. And now's the time where I tell you that you have a very pleasant night's sleep. And the place covered in moss and vines and creeper and all the rest. So give me the watch orders and give me who's on who watch together.
Always with an elf.
Well, elf. I mean, national. How many elves have we got?
Half elf.
Half elf.
How many elves have we got?
Mm.
All right. So the elves will take only 4 hours sleep each. So the elf will take first watch. You take second.
Yep.
Greta take second. And then who's going to accompany them on the watch?
Tarquin will do one, he doesn't mind.
Keros will not be accompanying the National or SEN
Why is that?
because has greatly offended Victory. So
Oh,
you're
yeah,
not
separate
expecting.
them.
You're lucky she hasn't left. Flown herself out, so she won't be spending any time with you.
Surely she's going to snuggle with Grace.
She would love to snuggle with Grey, thank you. But she does need her full 8 hours to get those points back. So if she could avoid one.
So we have only got 2 walls there. You don't need 4. There's no 4th wall to break.
I think 6.
So he's happy to do it.
So the rest do.
Sorry.
It's a pretty frame.
She can. She
So,
can.
yeah, so if we do the elves doing
Okay.
half the night and then the others doing 2.
Yes. How many watches are you having?
2 after any time.
Right. Yeah. How many watch?
So the elves obviously do 4 hours, the others can all do 2, I would have thought.
So how many does that make? 3
It's not-
stations?
So how many watch?
4 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours.
Okay, so a total of 3 watches was my question.
Yeah.
So three watches. Thank you. Who's on the first watch?
I mean, after all, we'll go half first half.
So Neathanol is on the first watch. Who's on the first watch?
Gray and Keros.
Neathanol, Gray, and Keros are on the first watch.
Sure, write it down.
Yeah, let's write it down. Let's get it down.
Who's the other elf? Who's a half elf? Grey.
I thought you'd written this down previously, but Bit of spare paper.
So we've got 8 hours, right? No, more, 10 hours.
8.
8?
Let's go 8 hours. Yep.
Okay. So,
If Kara's can avoid doing a watch, that would be great, but she will do. Because she needs the 8 hours for PowerPoint. Jan?
Sorry?
She needs the full 8 hours
Yes.
for all PowerPoint.
Yes.
so Leif is a half elf, yeah?
She needs to sleep 8 hours.
Yeah, so Karis just needs to sleep.
Yeah, sorry.
Who else is a half elf?
Tarkin.
Oh, we just need to sleep now to make our things now.
6 hours.
I only got power sleep too.
Yeah, no, but half hour, 6 hours.
Oh, is it?
I'm asking, I don't know.
How long? How hours do you sleep?
4 hours.
I thought it was
Oh, as well.
4 hours too.
Oh.
No, yeah, 6 hours. So let's go 6 hours.
Right.
Yeah, it's nice.
What matters?
Go for it.
Yeah, I'll try a little bit.
Any other half elves?
No.
Etienne,
Grey,
Tarquin, and Leif.
Tarquin.
Mithan is humanoid, so she needs 8 hours as well.
Good call. Sorry.
Demos is he a man?
Demos is a man also.
What question to ask?
He is. He's a real man.
Or is he a mouse?
Is he a man or a mouse? So he needs, what, 8 hours?
Yes.
Ethan is a lady friend.
She's human. This
Very nice
Let's
lady.
give us need to sleep too. They don't need any PowerPoints.
would there be a
Oh,
minus if he didn't get if humans didn't get full 8 hours?
Is that
After a certain number of nights, it would be, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so.
You're right, Brian.
It's more complicated than I thought.
What would
Yeah.
you like?
Demos, Mithan, who am I missing?
Keros is a no.
Keros is not at all.
She needs 8 hours to get all the
That's fine,
PowerPoints
no,
back.
that's fine. We'll put
I'm going to take.
It's very tasty.
Nathan needs 8 hours.
Just
Yeah.
double check the rule on.
Yeah, my piece.
Leif needs 6 hours.
But we can always do 10 hours
Yep,
sleeping time.
Easy.
that's victory.
Is that
Just letting you know. Just letting you know about her feelings. Do we need 2 up?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
We do need 2 awake.
We'll wait till 2 hours.
at least?
It's actually quite hard.
It's tricky.
I can't read your writing.
Because we need quite restriction. But then, you're a whole 8 hours.
How about?
No.
Like 4 hours each.
Oh, I'm trying to make it more complicated than it needs to be.
Time 2. Late 2.
We've done it before though, haven't we?
Um,
2.
So the 8 these need 6, so I can put him in for 3.
3 hours.
Does it have to be continuous? Or can they have a 3 hours?
You can have a break in between.
Can you?
Yeah.
You can have a break in between.
Etienne.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tarquin.
Yeah. Split shift for Tarquin, but
Okay.
Alright, there's 9 shifts.
9.
it's tricky.
It's just splitting everyone around. So just let me know what number and I'll tell you who's on.
All right. Okay.
1 to 9.
Okay. Cool. So you each bed down. You have pleasant dreams after a night of actually the food not tasting so bad. You're actually drinking boiled, muddy tasting water, and actually having a remarkably restful and pleasant full night's sleep. The best you've had in quite a while. In an alternate universe.
Yeah.
This night, however, who's on shift number 2?
Shift 2 is Leif and Gray.
Leif and Gray. Leif and Gray, bring your character sheets, come with me, and bring your luck too.
Yeah.
A moment, thingamajig, we wake everyone. Obvious. Yes.
Okay.
Moment
Really?
stirring, we wake.
We
I
are
think PowerPoint's increments,
heading-
or do I have to select the whole? I think I've got them increments.
we are heading to another room. We're going to go to the study. Can you hold that and speak into that, please?
Yes.
And our viewers and our listeners will that and what I need. There we go. Lovely. Cross your fingers, guys.
Fingers and toes.
Mm-hmm. All right. Now we're away from the screen, etc. Sorry, it's not exactly the most salubrious of places.
I was telling Aidan, the torture room. The first in-person session was we were on that ship. We were all brought in here.
That's right.
To be told about how we were tortured.
That's right. Okay. So we have 2 mics. They are picking up. They should be picking up what's going on.
Yep.
I'm just going to check. I'm just going to double check that.
So we'll do some talking.
Yeah, just a sec. So viewers, we are stepping off to the side room, the study.
Yes.
And torture room, quite. So, Leif and Nathan? Leif and Gray, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
You are both on watch. You're surveying out into the gloom and you're looking out. Half-elven eyes peering out, looking for trouble. You're expecting to hear kind of strange noises in the undergrowth. You're expecting to hear the now familiar snarl of the undead, etc. Can I ask each of you, please, to make... Oh, I need masked rolls. How am I going to do this? Okay, I have the masked rolls. That's great. What I'd ask you to do is to keep a gentleman's non-view of what I'm typing. And can Leif, you make a roll, please.
Yeah. A 62.
62. Okay. And what is your perception skill? 7. Cool. All right. And Greg.
42.
42. And that is a...
General perception is 49.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, Gray, you kind of looking out there, move on the ground. No, it's fine. Peering out, weapons at the ready. And I'll ask for one more perception roll, please.
72.
72, cool. And just hold fire for a second. Oh, roll again, please.
5.
Hold fire on that. What's life skill? Okay. And Ray, yeah.
37.
37. So just at the last second, before the incantations hit you both, Leif, you made a perception roll that might have just saved the party. Oof. You see the moss moving.
Oh.
There's something under the moss. Lots of somethings. I want you both, please, to make 3 essence channeling based resistance rolls. 3 of them. And let's see if you succeed or fail them. Even Leif, if you fail one of these rolls, that utterly critical, your result was a result of 217 for your perception. You do get a chance to shout or scream. Okay. So 3 on you both. Okay. Okay. And then okay, the last one on Grey. Interesting.
Could be a...
Okay. So I now have how these rolls will affect you. The first roll, Leif, can you roll the die and your what level, please? 9. You've got to beat a 93.
Oh, isn't it?
Oh, plus, yeah, oh, yep. Well, that was it. Sorry. Yes, plus 10, so negative 10, so you've got to beat an 83.
Now, there's the 43.
Okay. Cool. I'll describe what happens in a second. Grey, it is all up to you. Plus 2. What level is Grey? 8. Plus 2. You've got to, so first roll would be a 39 for the first roll. Ooh. It's 4 roll again.
Oh, okay.
Whatever it was.
Maybe I'll just do it
on the floor.
57.
57, you're good for that roll. This next roll, 8th level, you have to beat a 4.
60. Oh no, yeah, 63.
Cool. And then the last one, you've got to beat a 34. 14. Plus 2. So, for you both, actually, really, oh dear, really sleepy all of a sudden, and suddenly both your eyes just close and you fall into this nice, warm, green, mossy bed. And no more.
And you got to say something?
You got to scream, or what do you do?
He was scream.
Okay.
Like, sort of recognizing there's something weird going on, and one moment being like,
Okay.
yes, so that sort of thing. Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, jeez. I'm so glad that roll fell off the table.
Okay.
Does this go?
Are you smiling?
Yeah, thank
In
you.
pain or?
Not in pain.
Oh.
Actually, quite.
Yeah. Okay, so
So did you take a camera in there? No.
no, just the mic. So the audience, hello audience, you would have seen and heard, you would have heard what happened in our little interlude.
But did you take the audio with you?
Yeah.
Two of our mics. Alright, so you can't hear us.
Can on these mics.
Right,
But yes. But don't forget the power of editing. Okay. So Lake failed. Gray failed, but Leif made one really critical roll. And I'd like everybody now, please, to make a perception roll, a hearing perception roll to shake your dreams. This will be at -10 because you're asleep. We'll start with Demos for a start. We'll just go around. So don't roll yet, please. Yep, go for Demos.
63.
63. What's Demos's perception?
50.
50. 63. Yep. 50.
Yep.
50. -10 because he's asleep. Demos is blissfully unaware of anything that is going on.
He's very drowsy.
Is that what we want?
Very, very drowsy. Yes.
We want to wake up.
Starting with, let's go Neathnal, please. Please give me a roll.
62.
62. Okay, and what is her perception?
82.
Plus 82 minus 10. Okay, yep. Thank you. Interesting.
So much.
We'll come back to Neathnal. That's an interesting result.
Oh, brilliant.
Neathnal, you are basically in the process of waking up. That's probably the best way to describe it. Not quite awake yet, but you've been alerted. You've heard someone scream help at the top of their lungs. Etienne, please.
30.
30? It could be amazing.
Probably isn't. Wasn't that? His perception is a whopping 27.
27?
But he does take the helmet off,
Oh, that's true.
doesn't he?
Yeah, he would do, wouldn't
Yes.
He might not.
Etienne sleeps with his helmet on. Etienne sleeps with his helmet on.
Does he?
Yeah, what a fun.
It's not very sexy though.
Oh,
He would
good.
here. Alright, okay then.
I feel like he would be.
Plus, in that case, plus 42. But yeah.
Okay.
Because a good target to the undead.
Realistically, would people be sleeping in their arm?
Yeah, I think so. In this scenario.
Okay. Very comfortable night.
Um,
Yeah, the same for you, Etienne. You're not awake yet, but you're close, very close to being awake. So you didn't succeed. You're close to success. Nafan.
See? She rolled a 70.
70. Okay, and what is her perception, please?
88.
Oh,
Ooh, Oops. Let me just check that. Same result for you, Nathan. You're not quite awake, but your sleep has been interrupted. You're not awake. Tarkin.
I can go. Now this is it 92?
yeah.
I have 92.
Cool.
Can this be unmasked?
What is his perception, please?
98.
Okay.
Oh.
Surely.
Okay. Tarkin, you're now wide awake.
Yeah.
Um,
That's great.
And lastly, Keros.
85, great ear, and general perception is 30.
Tarquin, you're the only one awake. Both Neathanol and Mithan get to make another.
And someone else?
Yeah, throw a myth, I'll make another roll.
Not yet.
There were 3 who were half apart.
Etienne was also almost late, right?
Oh, was he?
Yes.
Yeah.
There were 3 who were half.
Okay. Tarquin, you are awake, and this is what you see.
Do we look too?
No, you're asleep, so technically. Sorry. Do you look at the camera? No. Yeah, you do. You do for us. No. Please close your eyes. But Tarquin, this is what you see. Everybody close their eyes. So, Tarquin, you see just for a second, or several things. Firstly, you see a horrifying sight of both Leif and Grey being pulled down underneath the moss by these small hands. And suddenly all around you are these lumps underneath the moss, but they're moving quite quickly. And you glance over at one, and just for a second, you see that, and that, and that, these kind of things, and then they burrow under the moss again.
This is what happens to Ewoks in that, doesn't it?
And then you're back to, was that the scene there? I think it was. Yes, it was. Yes. And we're back, guys. And the horrible figure that you saw go under, goes under the moss, and I'd like you, Tarquin, to please make a resistance roll, and we're going to go into rounds after this. This is a channeling resistance roll, Tarquin.
I'm not really sure what this means or if I want high or low, but I think I just rolled 82.
Okay. So, what is your channeling resistance?
What is my channeling resistance? I'm familiar with sheets.
Right, sheet on the
Just
right.
scout sheet, no, it won't be where you're at.
On the, is it this one?
It's a power sheet. So 23. Oh, brilliant. 23.
Cool.
Yeah, sorry, you're right.
And Tarquin, you managed to miraculously steel yourself against the attacks. This wave of sleepiness kind of came over you. But you see, as I say, to your horror, Leif and Grey being pulled down under the moss by these small hands. There are quite a number on them. Tarquin, you are now free to act. What do you do?
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is shake the nearest companion to me. I'm going to yell it out in my voice, wake up, we're under.
Okay. Shout at the top of your voice.
And shake whoever I can reach, kick them, whatever I can to wake people up.
Okay. Cool.
Next I'm going to probably, if I can, focus on the fighters, so it's the Etienne's and Andrew.
Yep.
And Nathan, yep,
Okay. So I'd say you're able to shake 2 people, so whoever the closest people next to you on the map, you're able to kick or shake, and you are yelling, you said.
Yep, top of my voice. Okay, so these are me, alright.
Identifying.
So, who's this person?
That is Nathaniel.
And who's this person?
That's Keros.
Okay, so Nathaniel and Keros would be the two which way am I facing? I suppose they are the ones I'm likely to recognize.
Nathaniel and Keros. Okay, Keros, you're asleep. You were completely asleep before, but you're now rudely interrupted by a boot in your back from Tarquin and Nathaniel. You were half asleep before. You are now wide awake, courtesy of Tarquin, and this is what you see all around you. These blobs under the moss, and they're kind of this here, and they're moving at top speed very, very rapidly, and
Baby zombies.
what's that?
Baby zombies.
Yeah. Where can someone here please help me with identifying people?
That's Carol.
Yep.
That's yeah.
That's Mathan.
Mathan. That's me.
Where's Leif?
So Leif is here.
Yep.
Yeah, and
Who's Grey?
Grey.
Great. Okay.
The grey horse.
So 1, 2,
What are the baby zombies?
3 lumps under the moss have pulled Leif down.
Oh no.
Leif is, and all you can see is Leif's arms slowly being pulled down underneath the suffocating moss. The same on Grey, being sucked down into the moss.
Do I have any action, Chris?
I think you're shouting and you're kicking 2 people. Boot, boot. Yeah, that's it. You're around. But
For now, I'm working them up. Maybe.
1, 2 are definitely wide awake, and you are aware. Where's Keros is there? So Keros, you're aware definitely of another lump moving quite fast over here. And where's Neathanel? There. And Neathanel, you're aware of another lump. You're just waking up this round. You're both on the ground, but you've just seen it.
Am I awake?
And who's awake? Who else is awake?
That's it.
These 3. 1, 2, 3. These 3 are awake. And who are the half awake characters?
Etienne and
Mathan.
Etienne and Nathan.
No, Mathan. Mathan.
Yeah, these 2 are half awake.
So am I? I'm awake, but I'm on the ground.
Sorry?
I'm awake, but I'm on the ground.
Yeah, you've just literally just been booted away. GM is going to quite dramatically into a loop
I want to see this dramatic.
and take the microphone off. And you guys have to think.
You have to leave dramatically. You have to leave in a dramatic fashion.
Pirouette.
Yeah.
Or scuttle, I don't know.
Should we start just chopping hands up, little baby hands
I
up?
think we should probably
We've got to rescue them.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's what I mean. Like, we stop, we chop
True.
the hands.
You grab them, choppy, good idea.
Yeah.
I'll wake these 2 up.
Yeah, makes good sense.
Well, probably who's that?
Me.
Can you wake that one?
Yeah.
And I'll wake
And
these
get
2 up.
So these 3 are asleep?
Yeah.
Right,
So
so if
I'm
you go
gonna
there,
knock
you go
these
there,
2.
and I'll go and try and grab
You
these.
go there.
Well, with these guys, we'll do another, see if they wake up on their own, surely.
Yeah.
Because there's more yelling.
Yeah, alright, so I'll delay my
It's got to be
action
worth something.
until... I'll delay my action until they...
Until we see if you who you need to wake, yeah?
And then I'll hopefully one awake and I'll wake the other
So are
2.
you able to do opportunity action, wake other characters or attack if awake?
Yeah. So it'll be he will hold his action and see who has been woken up. After that, he is going to go and chop or pull, right? Is that right,
Or
Greg?
wake up if no
How are
one's
we
waking up.
going to attack these onto the ground?
Britney Spear.
Yeah,
Oh,
Britney
but I suppose
Bring
as long
out
as you
Britney.
keep your feet moving.
I'll just levitate.
Yeah. But the first thing is the sleepy sleep. So they do sleepy sleep first, like you just.
Yeah.
Which is what the problem was.
Oh.
But I don't know if there's any way to protect from that.
Just high channeling resistance roll, i.e. Etienne and Nathan. Because they're channeling users.
Yeah.
I mean,
And if we're on the ground and someone's pulling you, how do we need to sever their
What would happen
limbs?
if you did like a little hit?
Just do a barrier. Fall to the dirt.
Yeah.
Then we'll be able to see them.
doesn't mean
There'll be no
it's
barrier.
huge. Yeah,
You should do that. You could do it right here. Then there'll be no moss. They'll all disappear. We'll all fall into the big pit.
Yeah, but it doesn't need to be a big pit.
How far do
It
we
needs
fall?
to be a that big pit size
Can you make
pit,
it
which you
very-
can do.
Well, yeah, make it.
With your 1,000 cubic meters, with your 1,000 cubic
Yes,
foot
make
of
it
thing,
enormous. Do it
you can
like
make it
here.
enormous shallow pits, so they're now no longer underground pulling us in.
It could be 1,000 cubic feet.
That's amazing.
Fly-
You want to
fly-
do barrier?
That should also.
Do it!
That'll wake
That's amazing!
Yeah.
Alright, that is the end of that first quite interesting round. By the way, that perception roll might have saved party.
It would be nice if it was a bit earlier, though.
Might
Before.
have saved the party.
So you had 2 opportunities for perception. This was the second one, once they were basically on us. It would be nice if we had them first.
Oh, well.
But oh well. It
Second
happened.
rounds.
Can I just...
Well, now, don't remember, you get to add initiative because
Oh, she's gonna, yeah. True. Your magic.
So what's your essence skill compared to your quickness skill?
So, yeah. What's your baseline?
14 is quickness.
And your essence is 25 empathy. Yeah. So,
It used to be 100.
so a difference of 11. So Chris needs to know that you're changing from quickness to empathy, which means adding 11.
Yeah. Well, we are.
I'm changing my sensitivity.
Okay.
Difference of 11.
11. Cool.
Turning up to 11. Wow.
Adding an extra.
Do some math. So how big do we want the barrier pit to be, and how deep? Well, I was put two.
We don't know how deep it is, but they've disappeared. So 2 feet deep.
So
500 meters. Sorry, that's
500
50 square feet, 50 by 10.
Yes.
You woke the last 2 seconds awake, you saw this. You put that glass around as you were waking up. You can now operate the
We
one
don't want
round.
it to be able to ice with
So,
it. It's just
I
a
think
ice
I want to. I'll wake other people, but I might delay my action to the end of the round to see who still needs waking up.
Yep,
That makes
yeah.
sense. 'Cause
Okay.
I've got 3 in front of me. Right in front of me.
1,000.
Who need waking up. But I'm aware there's calamity. So some might wake up anyway.
2 feet.
So I'll act to the end and wake the others
50
up.
by 10,
Yes.
20 by 20.
Alright.
So,
Yeah, 20 by 25 feet. Doesn't quite fit.
Okay.
Because then we
Next
can
is
step out of
that's amazing.
Me!
You're getting it.
more of Grey is pulled under the suffocating, sleep, pulled under the suffocating moss, forever to sleep. Nice.
You might lose it.
No, not forever.
No, she can just catch us.
Yeah.
Next one.
Up to, does it say up to in this one?
Yeah.
There are 1, 2, 3 awake. Next target for this one is going to be based on.
It doesn't. It doesn't yet. You can shape your lights like this. Along, down. So we keep our fire. Clock. Yep. How deep? 2 foot? I think 2 feet. 2 foot. 2
We
foot.
need to be able to step out.
It must be
Yeah.
more than a foot, so 2 feet will take it down to the hip. We can all fall 2 feet, it shouldn't be.
And they'll all be like,
That's right, they'll all be completely under.
You do some kicking.
Oh, you need some kicking revenge.
bow and arrow.
Yep. All of a sudden, oh no.
There we go.
Oh no.
Exchange.
Oh,
They're in the fire.
So
How?
they're fast.
they're quite.
Lovely.
Actually, Pippa's still asleep and she does that.
They'll
Drop the
wake
toilet
up.
or
They'll
wake
wake
them up.
Definitely wake. And you'll probably actually.
Lovely. Okay, so that one
Relax.
got a choice of 1, 2, 3. D6 divided by 2. 3. Hang on. Is that a good way to do it?
Yeah. It's a 3, it means number 2.
Number 2, which is Keros. It attempts to give you a nice, cozy, mossy sleep forever, Keros.
Holiday custom.
Give me, please, your channel.
Action.
My channeling number.
Your channeling resistance, please.
roll.
Oh, channeling. I'm plus 20.
Plus 25.
Good job.
Yeah.
What level is she?
9.
Okay. Hold that. Hang on. Don't roll the dice yet, please.
Yeah, don't roll the dice.
Oh, don't roll it yet. Okay.
Yeah, no, you can't count in nice.
Yeah, hold fire. What level is she, please? 9.
9.
Okay. And
Can you tell us what Paris needs to roll about?
yep, sure.
That makes them fun.
So that was.
Very nervous.
Keros, you need to roll above a -7.
I think you can do that.
Do you want me to roll?
You roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You roll again, and you go
You
down.
could roll down, yeah, that's true.
Ooh.
Sweet.
67.
You're fine. Although you are Feeling a little sleepy, but no, you're right. Okay. Next up is can anybody see on the bottom of one of these suckers, please? Number 9.
Number 9.
Could it be this one here? Or is that
Number
6? Do you
9.
think?
6, 7, 15, 1. What's that one?
4. Number 9's not here, Chris.
Oh.
It's a 6.
There's a 6 here, but not an. Oh, yes, no, this guy's number 9. Yeah, I see him.
Oh, there is a
Yeah,
9.
he's number 9. He's pulling late.
Oh, he's pulling late. Okay.
Not late. Yeah, late.
Okay, cool. Counted. That's all right. Okay.
Are they stale? No, they can be out all day. They go.
Okay.
All right.
And
He thinks he's young.
number 11, the same.
Yep. Let's go.
Yep, lovely. Yeah, up to the side. That's perfect. Same choice on the 3 people that are awake. Same. No, that's on the Athlon. The Athlon?
Yeah.
Challenge resistance roll coming your way.
Alright. 82. Plus. Channeling, did you say?
Sorry, 82 was the roll. Okay, cool.
Plus 5.
Yeah, just a sec. And what level is she?
10.
10. Okay, 5 on 10. She rolled a what?
82. Plus 82 plus 5.
82. She rolled really, really well. She needed to make a 92.
Oh.
Fucking hell.
It rolled a 93 on its attack.
Oh.
Nathanel, you're kind of thinking about getting to your feet in action. Ah, you're just snooze.
Bollocks.
It feels great.
Just embrace the moss. Next, Ray Ruffman and Snoozing. 30, 17.
I think he did enough of
This one
Yeah, the
here
GM would like this to finish.
Yeah, he's
for
done.
good. He's done.
scoots over, and you can see these lumps. Basically, imagine one of these lumps of moss
Yeah.
Did I not say that?
and moving at pace, and attempts to grapple whoever this is with the crossbow. Who's that?
I think it's Niathel. Who's that?
Is that Niathel?
No. Niathel's from under the hood.
I'm not sure who that is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
That's
6,
Niathel.
7, 8.
Who's
That's an unknown stranger who's strayed into our camp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9.
We'll keep them. Even more.
That will keep them if they're on our
Chris.
team.
Chris,
Next.
correct. In which case, would I be allowed to? Because you remember I didn't take my turn because there was 3 people there. Because I know I could only wake 2. Does that mean I did get to kick them?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, that was based on the idea that Tarquin only got a chance to wake 2 people in his turn, so that's why in the Athanol Graham decided.
Sorry, gone. I'm sorry. Who's this?
Etienne.
Etienne? Etienne. One of these things comes across and tries to grab your leg and pull you down to the moss.
Stabby stab.
I thought they were.
Am I awake or asleep?
Sorry?
Am I awake?
Half away.
Half awake.
Well, but there's been more screaming. Have we not had a chance to?
Does the noise make any difference?
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
What's going on around him? He's definitely waking. I don't know about it.
Alright.
Doesn't get much in the way of his agility because he's on the ground.
He's quite heavy though.
He is quite heavy.
A lot of metal.
He's got a lot of metal. Oh, he also just rolled an 87.
Finger tears.
Doesn't have a shield.
Where? Does he take it off?
I mean, kind of your call, but
I mean, probably not, right?
Probably
Once
didn't.
again, what's the point of
He's
playing
sleeping
golf?
with dead arm. He had a shield on. Why would he take it
Why
off?
take it off?
I'm not even sure he would have taken his helmet off, but he's done that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, well, let's like this game. I'm going to say in future, actually stop and do some reading about sleeping in armor. You really can't. But let's like this game. 5 in a B grapple. So it does, no, this is it grabbing onto you. So it's coming up and trying to grab your leg.
Yeah.
And the crit is 76. Somehow, just as he was trying to get up, it grabs your left arm. If foe has a shield, he's at -30, so he drops it. If foe has -40. So you can't drop your shield, so you're now at -40. Alright, all actions.
Okay. Well, this guy's holding me, you think?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't that if he has a shield, he's at -30 until he drops the shield.
You can't drop the shield.
But if he doesn't have a shield, he's at -40.
If not, yeah, true. So he's
Right.
-30.
No.
Yeah, cool. Okay, next. 12. Number 12 races up, whereas number 12, and does the same to whoever.
There is no 12.
Oh,
you've got one.
Whoever this is.
Who's the horse?
Demos.
Demos, same thing on you. Someone comes up, one of these horrible things, this lump under the moss comes up and tries to grapple you. You're still fast asleep, Demos, so you are defenseless.
Right. Oh, sleepy demos.
Sleepy Demos.
I'm ready.
Whatever it is, however, hang on, no, condition, you are helpless. 6 and an 8 grabs you and wants to pull you down for nice, sleepy, cozy green dreams.
Does it wake them up?
Probably does, actually. But it rolled a 95 on its A grapple.
They're rolling a bit well, these things, aren't
I know.
Yep.
Demons.
Entangle foe's leg. Foe's knocked down, you're on the ground, and stunned and able to parry for 2 rounds plus 3 hits. So you are, Demos, you are now well into your weight,
But he can't move.
but he can't move for 2 rounds. And he's stunned. Plus 3 hits.
Sorry, but grapple grips are a bit shit, aren't they? Sorry. Well, that's a 90 on a crit, and
You just can't move, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if I roll a
I mean,
90
in
on
terms of
a
the other crit, he'd be big.
yeah, if I roll a 90 on a crit, I want damage.
yeah, exactly. Not so.
Yeah. Don't tell Saint those crits, man. Good with a grapple table.
10.
See, if you hadn't offended Victory, she'd be over here eating those hands.
Your choices, Graham.
I hope you do. I hope you feel bad.
Another comes up and goes for Demos.
Oh.
Poor
Well,
Demos.
he's awake now, right?
He's awake.
Can he bite? No, he can't do anything.
When is it my turn?
Make a lot of noise, though.
Yeah.
You're going last, Silvioross, because you're slow.
She's not. But we can. She's got plus 25 to hit.
Oh, true. But she's got a different stat. That's right, but she's still slow.
25.
I feel like Kara's been really picked on this weekend.
No, I don't think so.
Just checking that plus 11 she gave you was above her normal quickness stat. It's 11 plus her quickness. And one of her.
Yeah.
Just checking.
Demos being grabbed again.
There's lots of it.
That is true.
Yeah, it's another 6 and an 8. All these juicy XP. I hope you guys are recording your XP. Glancing blow this time, no extra damage, but you have the initiative next round. Practice.
Yeah, I don't know if you can do anything though.
You can't. Keros, your
Yes.
turn.
Good work! Yeah, okay. Haha.
Come over. We all want to enjoy this.
I thought it was little.
Now I'm nervous.
What does Keros do?
Keros is going to cast
Yep.
her barrier pit.
Okay.
She's going to make the depth 2 feet, 2 foot.
Yep, so that's. Yep. Got that.
Yep. she's going to make sure it includes everyone, but not the fire.
What's the area going to be?
Well, it says it doesn't give me a shape or a dimensions. The earth is just 1,000 square.
It's 500 square feet.
That anyway.
Yeah, it's 500 square feet. So you could do 20 by 25, or you could do like 100 square feet, 200 square feet, 200 square feet.
2 by, what's the other two
Well,
dimensions?
you could do like 100, 2 feet deep.
100 foot, 2 feet
Yeah.
deep. Blimey.
That's 1,000 square foot.
Okay, so 2 foot down, which is kind of that amount. Yep.
So we can step out,
Yep.
and they're going to be like, and then we're
Well,
going to be like, ah.
they're going to fall 2 feet. They might kill them. You never know.
Yeah.
Well, because I have people falling on them.
That smile doesn't make me feel very good, but yeah. And then,
Might wake up.
so we're not going to be injured. It's
How
only
far
2
is
foot.
that?
Yeah.
So you need to tell me where it's going to
Do you
go
want me to draw it?
and the area. Yep. So how much? Are we definitely convinced we know how far it's going to go?
So 1,000 cubic feet, and we're making it 2 foot deep, so it halves that to 500
You
square
can do it quite a bit, I don't think.
Okay, well this is where I'd like to do it, and let's just assess.
So I think you're going to need to cut it off here.
Okay.
So put a line down there.
So this is just the dirt there, just disappears.
Magic.
No,
Magic.
it's like suddenly not there anymore.
What's 30 times 12?
forever. It's a permanent.
30 times 12.
48, I think.
80. Oh,
No.
40 times 12.
30.
360.
Well, 360, okay, which leaves how much? 140. 70 and 70 is 140. That's almost
Amazing.
It's almost exactly right.
But look at it.
That's okay.
But look at it.
Please, because
No.
you're doing such a good job.
No, that's not.
We'll see. Look, I think it's a good plan.
We'll find out. If we killed ourselves.
Well, we'll find out.
Well, we all fall down, but
Yeah, can I?
Sure. Do whatever you want this game.
Don't fail. Do it. I think you're in
If you roll 1 or 2, you fail spell.
don't do that then.
Awesome.
50, 100.
The spell, does it require prep? I know you don't need prep.
Where would I know that? No.
It's an instantaneous spell.
No.
Okay, so you very fortunately don't need it, so it only fails on a 1 or a 2. I'm going to call this an earth spell.
Nice. Oh, that's a great effect. That's what it was.
Yay, Carrot!
Yeah. Did they disappear as well? They're kind of earth.
Well, they might be creatures of Earth.
Yeah.
It does make them.
Do you have advanced maths to figure it out? A crawler GM, I would ask you to do that.
She's gonna eat it. She's gonna eat all of this.
All right, so what happens?
Well, Keros is annoyed.
Yep.
And
Like a bit of anger fuel.
she hears the sound of Victory paws coming out. And together she with Victory.
It's
my story. It's my story. She, out of her fingers, one hand.
Yep.
Well, she has the hand. Can it still come out? Oh, yeah, kind of half. Comes out tiny excavators.
Can you dig it?
And all the excavators go around, and she knows exactly where it needs to go. And suddenly, everyone drops 2 feet. Boom! Yeah.
Crushing the babies.
Crushing the death babies.
Well, they're all going to fall 2 feet.
Yeah. So all their heads are split open, all their death brains, goos everywhere.
Oh.
Etienne
Well, it
has
should-
landed on his because he's got his armor on.
Might wake up.
Okay. Absolutely. Anybody that's... How many rounds have those that were slept been asleep?
This is the second. Oh, sorry.
This is the second for both. First for National.
We're into. Do you mean who will put to sleep?
Yes.
We will put to sleep out of rounds. They've called, and then he acted.
Yeah.
Yes, I suppose that's one round.
Yeah.
And then we've had one round of action.
This round.
So this is their second third round.
Third rounds.
Oh, no, we're 2 rounds and a round out
Okay.
of round.
So the animal is still fast asleep.
Yeah.
Grey and the house rule is 2 rounds after you put someone to sleep. They magically sleep 2 rounds once they hit the deck. 3 rounds have passed. Grey and Leif are now awake. Anybody else that was, anybody else that was asleep is now well up, with the exception of the animal is now awake. Everybody is suddenly was there and is now down in the earth.
Cool. Amazing. Amazing. No mops, right? We've got the rest of the fucking castle.
That's right. Yeah. Just take them all. Take them all.
Great thinking. Great idea.
Now let's go around with a bit of stomping.
That was so cool.
So reminding me, I'd
Chris,
forgotten about
we
it.
can see them all now, can't we?
Yes, you can.
Do they look really surprised?
So what do you see? You see
And they all like,
they're kind of they're a bit of that, a bit of that, a bit of that.
I mean, the other thing I wonder about too, Chris, is if I fall in my whole body height, I'd hurt myself, right? I'd fall in what, 2 times your body height?
What's that, sir?
Well, they're little, right? So if I fall my whole body height, 6 or 8 feet, I'm going to hurt myself. I fall 2 feet, I'm a good throw. But these little suckers, they'll just fall in twice their body height, or their body height.
Let me just give some. They're also slightly different. Here we go.
So they're definitely undead then?
Yeah, absolutely.
They're mutated sinewy creatures with the face of crying children.
Oh my god. Frying children.
Crying.
Oh, crying. I think said frying. Oh my god.
Fried kids.
These bandy-legged monsters, 3 long fingers on each limb, and form a low crouch underneath.
Oh my god. The undead Simpsons.
So a bit of
No moss anymore, guys.
definitely a bit of that. Definitely a bit of that. And a bit of that.
Do you have nightmares, Chris?
Sorry?
Do you have nightmares? Drinking stuff up.
Pretty nasty. Okay. In terms of falling damage. I think less than 10 foot, and you, more than 10 foot, you take damage. Even for a small, I mean, these things aren't tiny. They would be kind of, you know, they're not that. They're kind of about that.
They're holding their body height.
Yeah. But, and they're magical creatures. No falling damage.
But from them falling, what about us falling on them? Same thing?
It's a distance of 2 foot. If it was a large distance, maybe.
It's wrong
Man, use them as like weapons against each other.
Yes, probably possible for Aiden.
Absolutely.
His idea.
Can we do baby toss?
It was 10
Can you see a number 15?
Feel rude looking at their bottoms.
Probably
Yes, here.
On grey.
On grey? Lovely.
It better be dead.
Well, Gray's awake now, so you can
On grey.
take it back.
Just
Let me
randomly
take
pick this
some
up.
moves because I'm down to. Yeah, it's the.
Oh.
diameter.
Cool,
Yeah.
14.
I just realised who this was. This is the black lady.
Oh.
She's not welcome. Happy for her to have come with us, actually.
Feed it to the creatures.
Well, now we can
We'll
torture
throw the
her
pit
to death.
with the dead crazy babies, and then can we?
Carrots,
Yes.
can you please make a challenge resistance roll?
work's done, though. Your work's done.
My work's done. Do I get points for that? I think
What do we do? You use 3 XP for challenge resistance.
You don't score further.
74.
Okay, 74, thank you. And
Challenge plus 25.
How much of an
Oh, yeah.
80.
20.
20.
Getting up is 50. Wow.
Just to check, was that level, and what level are you?
9.
9. So you need to better an 81. What did you roll?
74.
What's your challenge?
25.
Oh, you're fine.
Phew.
Wow. Next, Demos, unfortunately, panic this round.
No.
Harkwin, you can act this round. You're now 22 foot down.
Am I still minus 10?
Yes, you are.
I'll draw my weapon, it's another, whatever it is.
You have 25, I should say. 25 to your actions, not your negative 25 doesn't affect your ability over the course of a round. It affects your actions.
Yeah, no, so I'm not minus 25, I'm minus 2. I was minus 25 at the beginning of the day.
You're home time now, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
What was the minus 25? It was the bruising. You got kicked. No, you definitely got the minus 25. That same minus hangs around for a long time.
Okay, so, well, that's important, and the reason I asked that is because if it hadn't gone away, could have got healed by nothing. But did you well in day?
No, definitely not the bruising.
Don't worry about it, that's fine. I'll draw a weapon and attack the closest midget.
No, I never said that for the bruising.
Totally fine. I'll draw my weapon and attack with the midget.
Okay, for the weapon. And does that one have a number on it?
7.
7? Excellent. Draw.
I need 55 of my action. Minus 25 for a weapon, 25. I need 55.
Yep. And actually, I'm going to. You've just dropped 2 foot, so I would like first and foremost everybody who's just dropped 2 foot, please to make a
Balance roll?
more just a orientation roll. Thanks, Pete.
Including waking up. Did the little midget get to do it?
You're right.
Yep. 50.
50, what's your perception? Plus 98, yep, you're fine.
Oh, yep.
But that's a 10% action, so 10% to orientate.
71.
Sorry?
I rolled 71.
You rolled 71, yep, you're fine. So 10% action to orientate and you've got just fallen down.
And it was 45% action.
So draw your sword, so you're that's 30% action.
20% action.
Yep, but 10% action for the, yep. Plus 30, plus 20 is 30, so you've got 70% left for the lever.
I'm going to attack, number 7.
Cool, no.
Nah.
You're right.
Oh! I do actually have to attack him, don't
How are you attacking? You're on your side, lying down.
Tucker's down.
When? How?
He was
awake.
He woke up. He never said he got to his feet.
I thought he went to like.
He did say he got up and kicked. He did.
Yeah.
36.
Oh, wait.
36. This is no parry.
Things under the ground.
Step.
Stay close.
And how much is the attacking with, sorry?
70. He's got 70%.
Okay, I'm going to need a calculator. So he's going to attack with 53 plus, 53 plus the roll. Which
Oh. 53. That is what was the roll? 53?
Yep.
53 plus a skill of 53, negative 25 because it's badly bruised. It's a swing and a miss. You miss.
Should have used hell, man.
Next up is. That's a 16. There we go. What is number 16 feel like? It feels like. No, right here. Another guy. This guy comes up and surveys the scene. That's probably what he's doing, looking 2 foot down.
Yeah. Weird.
And next.
Etienne, you were awake. No, you were half awake. You're now full awake. 10% action for an orientation roll. Please make a roll. No, failure is just a. What's that? 85. Okay, so you've fallen 2 foot, but you're shaking yourself awake. You're still lying on the ground.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I'd like to hit the thing that's
Yeah, sure.
do I have to stand up to do
You
that?
could give it a kick or a punch at a negative if you wanted to.
I mean, just literally, can I draw my sword? Or do I need to stand up and draw my sword? I don't know how I'm sitting down straight.
You're a one-armed guy trying to draw a sword in a 2 foot pit.
Alright, I'll get up. I'll stand up.
Okay.
Stand up, draw sword, where's left?
Okay. So standing up from prone is 50%. You have, so you can't take this round.
Oh, in that case, I'll kick the bastard.
Okay. You're on this. There's the one that you're attacking at a minute.
27. And then it's number 12. No?
17.
17.
Cool. And brawling skill, please.
Plus 54.
Cool. You have a negative because you're on your belly.
My belly? I'll be doing that one now.
Yeah.
Social negative?
Yep.
Did you get up or not, right?
No.
And the roll was
54.
why it is going to negative 30. Oh, it's from the attack. Your attack roll.
What's that?
Your attack roll is triggers.
Oh, that's right. 17 came in, didn't it?
Did.
Yeah.
So negative 30. That's a miss. You aim to pick at it, and you pick misses. Next up is Leif. You were awake. 10% orientation to shake yourself from your slumber or something, finding yourself down in the pit.
29.
29. What's your perception?
57.
Close enough. It's really just not a failure. Then on, yep, okay. You're kind of shaking yourself awake. You're right.
He's going to do. So he's got 90 left to act. Moving up from prone to neutral crouch is 30.
Yes.
So he's got 60% left to act.
Yes.
He's going to do a martial arts striking attack on one of them.
Okay. You still have a penalty because you don't have the full movement, but your penalty will be less than if you're lying down. Cool. Tell me what number you're attacking, please.
Do you want to pick one, Aiden, one of the ones that's pulling him?
You're going to attack number 9.
Number 9.
Number 9.
You're up.
Attacking with a bonus of 52. And he rolled a 10.
10 plus 52.
His mace skill up with a 70 now.
The mace skill is 86, and 60% of that is 52. Because it's gone up a level.
Yeah. There's 52. Cool, thank you. 52, and what was the attack roll?
10.
10, not a great roll.
No, and they're going to be real quick.
And I did say there was a penalty on it as well. Because it's a crash hit. That's a miss, I'm afraid of. And then last but not least is Mithon. Mithon was on the ground.
There's no one on here, is there?
No. Can you give her an orientation roll to wake up?
That's a 50 plus 88.
Yeah, fair enough. She's aware.
She will 50% stand up, 20% to draw her sword.
70%? Yep.
And what else can she do? doesn't need to move because she's so close to everything else. It's got 30% left, right?
Yep.
Can't do an attack because she needs 50% to attack. She'll do a perception roll.
Yeah, cool.
Wanting to just gauge what else is out
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
57.
57. What's her perception?
88.
88. Yeah. So she sees, like scanning around, she's very tall, she's that foot down. Can't be absolutely sure, but she thinks she sees, glancing around her, 1, 2,
She wouldn't, sorry, to be fair, she wouldn't see that.
3 opaque. Yep, sure. She doesn't see those. She sees this one, like a lump coming in.
Just say more coming.
Okay, cool. That is the end of the round, and I think that is the end of combat, and that is the end of our weekend session. Wow. Woo! Well done! Yay! Can I ask all and sundry just before I flip to the credits, I'm going to go to a wide screen to get up, and can I ask the players to choose a camera, but just take a bow for an excellent session. Well played! Hey! And that's it for this year. Awesome. Roll credits.
All right. Throwing down payment right.
Yes. Yeah.
Nice one, guys.
Well done.
Thanks, Chris.
Excellent.
What time of flights, guys?
9.
Oh,
Yeah, let's take that. How will the boys get one?
Well, no, but you and Chris have got.
No,
Yeah.
That's
right. So you're using.
That was so cool.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh, thanks for coming.
So yeah.
Oh, great. I didn't even think to do that.
So what do you want to do?
I think it was the right.
So really.
The rank attack.
It is.
He was asleep before
Yes.
we fell,
And then he
was
woke up.
mentioned.
Quite a surreal spell,
That was
So
brilliant.
cool.
So well.
Solid work, Chris. It's an excellent weekend.
Thank you so much.
Excellent weekend.
That's very good.
Yep.
Fun.
Little high drama, a little bit of earth removing. What more do you need?
What's that?
Excavated.
You should get into construction.
Do you think I'd make a good?
I reckon you should. Sky City, they pay a lot for big holes.
That's true, actually.
So, you guys are now, by the way,
Boom, boom.
you guys are now playing, you guys are out of uncharted territory.
What do you mean?
You're playing a module.
A module.
Am I?
What's a module?
Terramir ain't mine.
Oh,
That's why I was wondering how
You
the
don't know
match
where
works.
it will go.
Yeah, right.
Sorry?
You don't know where it will go.
Oh no, someone has written down where you're going, and I'm just following along.
okay.
Someone else
Yeah, right. I don't
found
believe
it.
that in the fight.
No, I don't either. I find that very unusual for you.
Oh, the material, the maps, and the general things for sure, but you wouldn't put your own spin on
No,
it.
this
Well,
isn't.
Oh god, yes.
No,
Please.
this is you.
Some of it's me.
This is you.
No.
the mass deep.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
In the
not
pit
showing
is
you.
you.
No, the pit's all you.
Again.
Yeah, no, that's true. The pit is all me. The boys have to go.
Okay, just before we do, avert your eyes because I want to show you which book it's in. But,
Oh,
no,
no,
wait.
Oh, don't. I want to look at the book.
I have a book.
I'm not going to go near the book, Chris.
Here we go.
No interest in two.
Just to show you, Terramir, the ruin.
Ruins.
Cool.
Okay.
Ah.
Coming at you. Coming at you.
What's that?
Absolutely, with my own spin. Absolutely, with my
Yeah,
own.
I would never have thought that that was a preordained.
Nice to meet you, sir. Have a good flight.
That was great.
Nice. Thank you for being a fantastic player.
Thank you.
Nice
to see you. Next.
Really good to meet you.
Did you bring anything that you need? Oh.
Nice one, mate. Yeah? You've done 4 of these now. How does that compare?
You're not used to that.
So I mean, Because each of these zombies, they've got different stuff.
They feel it useless. Is it all right?
And then
You
don't give it wobbly.
Oh, the chat.
That's why I'm still recording.
I should have done
Before you publish.
Oh, I won't be publishing for a while.
So, do all of the dice go back in here?
So you were in the room.
We'll just take my ones, and I imagine the pink ones don't.
I think the pink ones do
Oh, of course.
quite. Now, what's the one we know quite out? Did we find
It wasn't bad.
No, gotta go find it. Oops. The pink ones go in here?
I think so, yes. Thank you.
And there is one dice that's scattered. There's a D12 that's under there. I'll fish it out, Chris.
In terms of
questions.
Oh, the questions!
Oh, yeah, the result.